Hey, everybody. Guess what day it is? And no, it's not hump day. Don't make the joke, even though all of those commercials have been resurfacing lately thanks to that campaign Geico was doing.
I mean, at least it's an interesting campaign.
Some of those commercials are actually really good, but no. Today is a national...
Was that you or me?
That's not me.
That's not me, is it? That is me. What the hell? Okay, don't ask me. I don't know what that was. Like, I can't explain that one.
You know, I can't even say that was our technical problem for tonight, because the observant amongst you might notice, tonight we are playing the only video game that allows you to deliver pizza inside a giant robot suit. Pizza Titan Ultra. Slight problem, though. No matter what I did, no matter what I tried to do, no matter what kind of troubleshooting I went through to make it work properly, for some reason, the game has absolutely no audio. The music doesn't work, the sound effects don't work, nothing works. But I already spent like $10 on the game, so guess what's gonna happen? I'm going to improvise and put my own music in the background.
Oh no.
Happy Pizza Day, everybody!
I'm tempted to mute the stream, but I think I already know what I'm gonna hear.
Let's find out how to play. God, I wish you could hear this game, though. Like, you saw there was that bouncing ball at the beginning. Like, this game has a theme song.
It's essentially a freaking anime for my watch.
The year is 2096. It has been 5 years since Cheeseborg attacked Galactic City. This villainous purveyor of fast food failed in its attempt to take over the city. Ultra Pizza rules supreme as the city's favorite restaurant. Traversing the city in a 10-story tall robot, they always honor their 15-minute guarantee. Let me turn down the music just a little bit so I can hear you better.
Give me a minute. I'm gonna try to find what the hell that was so I can fix it. I'm gonna have to mute for like a second or two.
I guess I have to provide my own voice acting here. Thanks for putting that video together, Billy. I hope you liked it. I was busy, sweeping the ceiling. You didn't want to see how all your hard work paid off? I couldn't take the pressure of watching you watch it. I know that feeling. That hits you hard when you're a YouTube creator, or when you're any kind of creator to begin with. My God, those prices though. $30 for an Ultra Pizza? $9.99 for a normal slice? I mean, I guess this is the wait, no, what year was it again? Inflation's a bitch, isn't it? Well, it was a great intro. Tanya, new recruit is waiting. Yes, hi, new recruit. Welcome. As you know, we've reached out to our customer base to search for new pilots. And when we have a perfectly good pilot sitting right here, Zach, you know exactly why you're in the co-pilot seat. Because the city can't handle my awesomeness? No, it's because even after repeated warnings, you chose dangerous mech handstands instead of safety. The mayor really wasn't happy about City Hall getting destroyed. Grumble, grumble. Rabble, 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 rabble. Also, I hope the mechanic character comes up again, because I just noticed a little detail in her outfit. Don't worry, recruit. Zach will get over it. Meanwhile, you won our contest and found a golden pepperoni slice. Her welding... Look at her welding torch. Oh my God, that's not the only thing. Look at the character Ace. Her welding torch is a pizza cutter, and she's wearing the power glove. This might be the best character out of all of them. And again, we're so sorry about your teeth. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Maybe look at your food more? Yeah, but in better news, finding that pepperoni slice entitles you to try piloting the Ultra Mech. We'll be down here in the chest running the restaurant. You'll be upstairs in the head of the mech with Kristoff and Zach. I'll be down in the engineering section below the restaurant.
I have a good feeling about this pilot.
His captain's... Wow! Speaking of going in on the details, look at this guy. His admiral's hat is a chef hat. He's got the pizza on the shoulder pauldrons.
Hey, dude, you're gonna have to pause for a bit. I need to catch up stream-wise. I'm, like, behind you.
That's streaming in general, dude. Like, there's a delay. No matter what I do, there's always going to be a delay.
Yeah, massive delay on my end. Also, I figured out the problem and I fixed it, so... I had to mute something there.
Good thing. Good thing. I appreciate that, man.
Like I said, I had something playing in the background alongside this, and the guy usually doesn't play music, so I didn't think I'd have to do that.
Oh, don't look disappointed. No one likes dry tutorial stuff. It'll be fast. And we can't let you drive a 10-story, 180-ton mech without practice. That would be madness. City regulations demand at least 25 minutes of simulator time logged. This initial
I love how they say that.
I wonder if the tutorial's actually going to last 25 minutes. Or maybe if there's a trophy associated with beating it in under 25 minutes.
Also, I think I know why those prices are so big for now.
Why?
Consider the fact that they're buying a giant effing mecha.
I mean, I guess it's sort of like you're paying for the experience kind of thing, or the atmosphere. I don't know.
You're paying for the costs of mech repairs, fuel, everything.
Thank you for delivering my pizza, and also thank you for not stepping on my car. I appreciate it.
I hate to make a bad joke, but I just imagine you're a Mega Sex.
Yes, actually.
I just imagine Coop delivering pizzas and that thing.
Pizza, missiles, and more missiles.
Yes.
Sup, Zachary? Welcome to the chat, man. Thank you for coming to whatever this is tonight. This initial run probably won't even take 5 minutes. We're just going to walk you through the basics. Okay, let's go. I love how the song ended right as the tutorial was beginning.
I'm a little afraid to unmute the stream because I guarantee you what song you have playing in the background.
You know exactly what song I'm playing in the background. Simulation running. Try the left stick or WASD to get moving. Oh,
I guess I spared myself
okay.
for one.
I probably should have been using a controller for this one. Is there a way to run faster than this? Look at the banner we've got on our back. We are just... Okay, if you hold the jump button, you float for a bit. I probably shouldn't be wasting time. Follow the pizza slice indicator to your target. It shows direction and distance.
Unfortunately, I can't do pizza today, but that's more due to timing than anything.
Look at this power walk we got going on. Robot's got some swagger he's working with. Hold shift to run faster. Okay, that's what I was wondering about. The clock gets to 0. We're out of time for our delivery. Delivering pizzas adds more time to the clock, so do these thingies. So do these time thingies. Enemy shots deplete your energy. Run over these evil little guys. Oh, I even get money for knocking them over. There's some more energy. Nice. Charging strips and batteries restore energy. Full charge gives you a lightning bolt? What does a lightning bolt do? LT or left to use your... and activate turbo mode. Oh, that's turbo mode. We just run a lot faster for a little bit. Nice. We could just stomp everything around us.
God, I love giant robots.
Who doesn't? I mean, you dig giant robots, I dig giant robots, chicks dig giant robots.
I love that frickin' song. It's like the best intro to a cartoon ever.
I wouldn't say that, but it's definitely up there. I think that's a
I
good
still find-
conversation to have. What are some of your favorite cartoon intros other than that?
I've watched a lot, so that really is a hard choice. Like, I grew up with a lot since I, was born in the 90s. So there's a lot of good ones to pick from.
One of my favorites is, in America, we got kind of shafted. They super shortened up the intro. But, the full The Amazing World of Gumball intro is really
I've
freaking
seen that.
good
That's really
if you've never
good.
heard it before. And it
I've
makes
seen
you wonder why they
accidentally air
didn't
on
go
TV
through all
here
the
a few
trouble.
times.
Try again?
I've seen it accidentally air on the American version of times, so yeah. I love visual style like that, so it helps. It's something you don't really see nowadays, where they cut down intros because of the whole time limit.
Okay.
For example, that's the reason why when they did the Thundercats reboot, we only got that really small instrumental. Because they had to fit a certain time limit for all the frickin' commercial.
Yeah.
It's the same reason why when Toonami airs anime, they have to shorten stuff.
It is the one downside to cable. It's kind of dying, so they need all the money they can get.
Right.
Oh, that's how I avoid projectiles. Okay, I don't have to just tank them all.
Trying to think here what I still find it weird though that Megas never got a second season. Because that was doing really well on the network at the time.
I think it was one of those tax write-off kind of situations. I don't know the full story behind that show, but
I do know that show got tax written off, just like what they did with Symbiotic Titan. And that one to this day is sad. All because they couldn't make toys because no one wanted a toy deal.
I did not expect the action time pizza minigame here. Huh. That's kind of awesome,
somehow.
Actually.
Reminds me of a WarioWare minigame.
I was about to say that, actually. To deliver and then get a new target. Oh, I see what's going on here. Just punch straight to the building. Just punch a hole clean through it. It's still there, too. You can see the damage left in it.
Oh,
yeah, I guess that must be why it costs so much.
Trust me, there's other glorious shit in this game, too, for what
I can imagine. This game is already committed to the bit. I can only imagine what they're trying to do at the end here.
Wait till you see some of the deliveries we have to make.
I know Parappa the Rapper is one of the people that you deliver pizza to in this game.
Crap, I was hoping you hadn't seen that.
You're a natural. Impressive indeed. Wow, have we found our new pilot? I think we'll give a real delivery run a shot. Next up will be to take us to the Breezy Burbs using the map. From there, we'll try a free delivery challenge. Free delivery runs are endless racing against the clock to deliver pizza. VIP deliveries may become available later. Each VIP is like a chapter in the ongoing saga of Ultra Pizza. Earning cash from either lets us buy permits to deliver in new areas. And we can also go back to the garage to buy new parts. Yes. My father, Enzo, still helps Ace out in the garage. We can repaint the mech or invest in different parts to change our look. Looking good is important when you're part of the skyline. And getting those mech parts leads to new Ultra abilities after a while. Right, so to summarize, progress through chapters or repeat randomized challenges that will earn us cash. Then we can enter new areas or work on our mech in the garage. It all starts with a free delivery challenge in the Breezy Burbs. Let's get to it. Sounds good to me. Standard progression stuff.
I already know you're gonna love the freaking customization stuff.
Free Pi-Fi? Are you fucking kidding me?
Whoa, that was weird. Stream lag there for a second.
Did you know that Wi-Fi actually doesn't stand for anything? It just sounded better than the original name that they had for internet service.
Same thing with SOS.
No, SOS has a meaning. It stands for Save Our Souls.
No, it's funny you say that. People do think that, but the reality is, it literally has no meaning.
Alright, let's paint this. Let's get some parts for this thing. Oh, we have no money. I guess it was a simulation, so we don't actually have any cash to work with. Maybe, never mind.
Which is funny, because it says mission cash on my end.
Alright.
Oh, this ain't good.
What? Noelle,
The
if you're having issues, like...
No, I can hear you fine. It's just like the stream will stop and start a bit. That's all.
Okay.
It's more likely it's lag from Twitter.
It's too
Twitch,
much
sorry.
pizza power. Like, Twitch just can't handle all of this cholesterol at once. Alright, pilot, this is the real deal. As a free delivery, the crew might always have something new to say. First, mech status. Everything looks good from remote monitoring. Thanks, Dad. I'm ready to take the controls if needed. Zach, be nice to the new recruit. We're going to be in the suburbs doing deliveries as calls come in. The pizza slice indicator
Lord.
points towards your next delivery at all times. We need to
I just saw one of the power-ups.
Mm-hmm. There's a bunch of good ones there, but we need more parts before those will become available.
Oh, I already know which one I'm looking forward to.
Really? Don't forget the coin collection? Billy will be by the front door with his net collecting anti-gravity coins. They thought it would be a good idea to have floating money in the 2060s. So we are in the future. So we can actually write some of this off as inflation. Also, hang on a second. Look at the bathroom sign in the background.
Uh-huh.
Man, woman, and whatever that is.
I don't think I want to know what that is.
I used to be able to get like $10 on a good base jump. But tons of it wound up just floating above the city. We're 10 stories up, so we can grab it up for extra profit. So steer us into floating money while doing deliveries. Okay, let's deliver some pizza. I'm down for it.
Huh.
I really do think this would be a lot better with a controller. This feels like a game that was not designed around a keyboard. It feels like one of those situations where they wanted it to be on console, but none of the publishers were interested, so they were just like, well, we're putting it on PC, and ergo, we have to put keyboard controls in there, otherwise people are going to get a little iffy on us. Wait, we have a robot now too? Like a robot inside the robot?
Oh god, no, let's not do Incept jokes.
I wasn't going to. Like, that was your call, dude.
I know, the minute it's something that pops up a lot when it comes to this crap.
The song's annoying at first, but after a while, you just... you start to accept the stupidity. What's going on? What were you trying to say?
I never said anything.
Okay, it sounded like you started up there, but...
I guess we should... I don't know why, it's weird. I tend to be kind of plain pizza for me. I'm not sure if that means anything bad or what.
Nah, it just means you have different tastes than a lot of people. Ain't no thing. Pizza's one of those things you should be allowed to enjoy it however you want. That's why it's so customizable to begin with.
I mean, I did used to eat more as a kid. It's just more nowadays. Certain things I'm just not a fan of, like sausage.
Just had too much of it, or...
Well, I mean, I can still eat, so like mushrooms on pizza, it's more not something I get off as I used to.
I see. So the clocks are out. We're not going to have enough time to do anything if all the clocks are out of the... How did we activate our superpower again? Do you remember?
I actually got.
Ah, crap.
I mean, I'm dealing with stream lags. That doesn't help.
We don't get in much trouble for crushing buildings. But the goal is pizza, not destruction. I don't know. Like, I think your priorities might not be in the right place.
I have to wonder how heavy this thing is that it can land on buildings and they not get crushed.
180 tons is how much this robot weighs.
And it should still smash through buildings when laying on top.
Looks like the cheese bots want to play.
Okay, it's fighting time.
It's okay. We can just stomp on people. We're alright. Oh, wait a second. Why am I collecting clocks in that direction? That's the opposite of where we want to go. What's wrong with me? Okay, so
Also,
that's...
I just realized... Excuse me one moment. It looks like something's going on outside my room.
It's fine. I have no idea how good or bad we're actually doing right now. Ah, crap. We're blowing up a bunch of buildings. I'm sorry, city. I'm just doing my job over here. The enemies kind of forced my hand on that one. Pizzas get us money and time. Yeah, I know. I'm doing my best here.
All right, sorry about that.
This music pretty accurately reflects my feelings right now. Don't worry about it, dude. Take care of life first.
My grandmother has a tendency to screw up our TV in the living room.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
Because what is I'm last year my parents got a streaming device for that TV in there, and she does not know how to use it for anything. So if something breaks, she thinks like the TV's busted, that sort.
Crap. God, a lot of this game has got to be learning routes, like trying to figure out where to go to get time time pickups on the way to your next objective, and everything. Because you're not going to survive very long if you don't pick up these clocks. That stomp is a great move. But at the same time... Uh-oh. I think we're in trouble. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Got a pizza!
I'm just gonna strip Luigi if you keep that up.
Nine. Can we at least, can we land one more?
You're going a bit robotic on my end.
How about people in chat? Are you guys hearing me okay? Or...
I mean, I can hear you fine, it's just like you'll occasionally get a deal with the story is all. It might just be my internet being crap.
Jeez, we did not do very well at all on that one. I mean, I at least got a bronze trophy, but...
Actually, that's exactly what it is.
What's up?
My internet was shitting the bed for a minute there.
Good to know. I know this sounds a little cold, but it's good to know that it wasn't something on my end. Like, I have enough issues that I'm dealing with tonight. Like,
I'm used to deal with crappy internet.
Mentally, I'm kind of on the edge right now, so...
That's not good.
Let's see.
I guess, for fun.
They knew. They knew, because look at the... look at some of these... look at this head right here. It's the first one in the list.
Oh, this ought to be good. I don't even remember what, like, all the parts were. I remember seeing some really funny ones.
Let's see. Delivery cap. So we can actually make a pizza boy robot if we really want. 2 pilots and 1 tactical officer. You, Zach, and Krustoff.
I'm half expecting there's like a gorilla gun thing in here somewhere.
Well, this one's straight up Gundam. Made of durable, lightweight materials that can only be forged in 0 gravity. The delivery cap, a hat just like Billy's and keeps the sun out of your giant robot eyes. The chef's special, mustache vents directly from kitchen to disperse enticing aromas. The constructor,
That sounds like something Disney would do.
all personnel on set. You know, it's funny you mentioned that. Disney actually sprays certain scents around their park to make their rides smell interesting.
It's a psychology thing.
Yeah,
Correctly.
it's a mental association thing.
To get back on track, what I was trying to say earlier, I sometimes wonder where people come up with ideas for like games, especially when you look back like the 90s.
It takes all kinds, man.
Yeah, especially if you want to make a game where you play as a roach.
Cheesebots are intimidated by the giant horns. Now, see, you can't put a description like that in a game and not have it actually have an effect. Like, if I wore this into battle, would they actually start running away from me?
I know what we have to do though when we get the chance. That freaking cat head.
I just want to make sure that I look through all of them. Wait a second.
Well, yeah,
I just noticed
really
something. Okay, so look at this. The pepperonin. A good position to gain a clear view of your enemies. So notice how it's a huge pizza, but it's missing 1 slice. If you go all the way back up to the Ultra Pizza hat, it's just the 1 slice. That's what's missing from this one. We need to buy both hats eventually so we can have the whole set.
Oh god, there's a Star Wall one.
Oh yeah, look at that. I've never actually tried that game. Is it any good?
It's odd. I've never played it myself, but I've watched.
Kind of
Also, if I remember correctly from the stream, I think all these are actually cosmetic.
Yeah, none of them actually have an effect.
It's more just the more stuff you do, you unlock stuff, essentially.
Wait a second, we can have accessories?
Oh god, the top hat.
No, scarf. Scarf and face wrap. I mean, the face wrap kind of... We're gonna go with just scarf for now so I can see some of the heads a little better. What about bodies? Space Metal, Chef Special, Constructor, what about War Revival?
Yeah, scarf's always good.
I kind of want to go down the Steam Gear route, if I'm being honest with you.
Well, I love steampunk stuff, so I'm fine with that.
But before I do anything, just making sure I know all of my options before we start here.
That doesn't hurt. Oh god, the Steam chassis actually looks really good.
Yeah, it does. All of the gears and everything. What's the big cat head? The Hasburger head. Is there a Hasburger body?
I think that's just the head.
No, yeah. You have to build a... There's no, like, Hasburger set to work with, so... We just choose what we want. Figure out the rest from there.
Granted, you can't not go for the goofy-ass shit.
I mean, let's be real. We're gonna buy all of these eventually anyway. It's just a matter of we only have so much money to work with right now.
I love the giant wings.
Yeah, gotta go with the top hat.
I don't blame you. I would have done this. I look at the stealth flight thing, and it reminds me of this one Gundam model I saw.
Let's go with the Team Pizza colors here. And some black to work with on top of that. I'm hearing a little bit of an echo of myself on your end.
Yeah, like I said, sensitive mic. There's literally nothing I can do about that.
What if we, Okay, and this is... those colors. I see. I'm trying to find the right combination here for yellow, orange. What's the color I want to bury the most? Probably the black, and then... Yeah, there we go. There's our pizza bot. I kind of want to run the
And
challenge one more time before we embarrass ourselves in a chapter. I want to get used to this a little more. Yeah. I want to try just a little bit more practice. I need to get used to this game a little more. You ever get that in video games where you feel the pressure of, you know this is an important mission, so you want to be as ready for it as possible? Like maybe unlock a new power or something? God, yeah. An Xbox 360 controller would be working wonders for me right now. It's like you can tell this thing was not designed with PC in mind. You'd think this song would be driving me nuts eventually, but it really isn't. Oh, hey.
Wonder if we should try to get anyone else in tonight. Just the thing.
I mean, Coco was going to join for a little while yet, but I don't know exactly what happened to
If
him.
I remember correctly, though, because of his modem thing, he might not be able to get back on.
Sup, Ryza? How are you doing tonight, buddy? Welcome to whatever this is.
Also, sorry about the echo. Like, I've tried everything to fix it. If I try to lower the sensitivity on this thing, it straight won't pick up my voice.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing that can be done about it, there's nothing that can be done.
Yeah, I deal with it at this point because I don't even know why the mic on this is so sensitive. Perfect example of this, I could literally be playing a game in the background if I want to. It could literally be on volume 5, and it's nowhere near that TV. It'll somehow still pick it up. It's one of those cases I'm hoping to God I can get my own computer eventually, since this isn't mine.
Alright.
We're also going to want to be able to use a tablet eventually to practice drawing.
Yeah, that's something I've wanted to do for a while now, is learn that.
I mean, I know a little bit from back when I was in high school. I practiced like modeling and stuff. I had a class for it. And I've been meaning to get back into that because it might be able to be something used to make some money.
Yeah, there's always an audience. Like, there's always somebody who wants another commission. There's always somebody who's interested in your particular style. In fact, there's a lot of people. The trick is just figuring out how to actually contact them and make them aware of your presence.
Well, so give me another use for my Earth account.
Pizza power!
Wait a second. Hold on a minute. So that's appropriate. Ashidaru! Thank you for the tier 1 sub, dude. You picked a really good night to get that pizza piece, buddy. Because if you couldn't tell, here in America, it is National Pizza Day.
Pizza power!
Wait a second. Who else? Ryza!
Nice.
Thank you for the subscription as well, dude. For however many months you had subscribed before, because we know Twitch kind of screwed some people over there for a little bit. One of the people who's been around here for the longest time. Thank you very much. Thanks for being a part of the party, dude, both of you.
Excuse me one moment.
Go. Sure. Take care of whatever you need to, buddy. Ooh, energy.
Alright, let's hope that fixes it. I don't know what is with my net this week. It's not cooperating at all.
Oh!
I...
Sorry about that. Ran a little too fast for my own good there. What is this layout right now with the hand? I don't want to waste too much time actually putting these pizzas together, but they're worth extra money. Gotcha. I just noticed you can actually move in the middle of those animations, so I can't help but wonder.
Probably a good idea to move to make time in that case.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You'll notice my attacks are way better if I actually slow down, if I stop sprinting for just a second. I think that's by design. If you could just sprint everywhere all the time, it'd be a little broken. Ooh. Now for ingredient. And that just leaves one more. Keep your eyes peeled for that one, guys. So we can find all of them. That's an extra 500 bucks. That might just be an extra rank by itself there. Ah, crap. Destroying the buildings doesn't do many favors either, because then I have fewer platforms to work with when it comes to getting up there and grabbing those time icons and
Grabbing
whatnot.
stuff.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. I think this might be on the outskirts, actually, in this case.
I think it's randomized, because they were in completely different places at the start of this mission. Alright, well, we've already beaten the score we had last time now. Keep punching in those deliveries, quite literally in this case.
Yeah, pretty much. Rise is saying the same thing I say.
Which is what? Tomatoes to the north?
Yeah.
Which sucks, because my delivery's in the back.
I mean, to be fair, you don't have to gather all of them each time.
I mean, it helps.
It's more of a point bonus than anything, if I remember correctly.
Like, when the whole goal of these challenge missions is to get as many points as possible. Screw it, it's gonna be worth more than the delivery. See if I can find the tomato. There it is! Ah!
That was a perfect time for it to cut off.
Oh, that sucked. We would have actually gotten the silver trophy and we grabbed that. Ah, man. Oh,
Well, to be fair, this is still the beginning parts of the game. We'll probably get better as time goes on.
Alright, well, at least we can buy a new part with the money we got off of that. Alright. What do we want for you? How about a new arm? What's the punching arm on this robot? Like, this robot's right-handed, right?
I honestly don't remember.
Well, if he is, we should probably give him something nice and utilitarian for the other one. What about... He's got a couple drills to work with, some armor.
I really like the drills. Then again, that's probably a bit cliche for me.
Well, I mean... Look, dude, I have to physically restrain myself from making the reference. Like, yes, I want to. Yes, it makes a lot of sense to do it.
The tail looks nice.
What's up?
The dragon one.
Primal dragon. Yeah, actually. Something nice and stabby that we can hit all of the cheese spots with.
I just imagine that thing going full on whip with it.
Should I agree to the terms of service and whatnot? Yeah, a lot of that stuff is just basically, hey, you're not gonna pirate this game that we spent all this time and effort working on, right? That's basically all that is. It's like, you won't infringe on our copyright, you won't be mean to the other people in the game. That's usually all the terms of service is. So don't worry about that, Rosa.
Also, I hate to be a little depressing, my voice actor dream just died recently.
Did it?
Yeah.
How so, dude?
It's because this recent It's recent and it's been going on. It's kind of killed my mood.
What happens, if you don't mind me asking?
The shit going on with Vic Mignogna.
What? Oh.
Have you? Yeah.
I mean, It's
I
just
see
you don't
the way
have the
people-
enthusiasm that you did before, or?
It's effectively seeing all these people that I respected, like DC Douglas and all that, throw someone under the bus in this sort of scenario, sort of left a bad taste in my.
Yeah, I really don't want to get into this situation because I don't know any of the details of what happened, so...
I don't blame you.
But I do
In my
see a lot of
case, I
people
remain-
online pulling that old thing of, yeah, we're just gonna believe the victim without any proof. Like, this
That's
is...
really the one thing that bothers me the most. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to mention this, even though I'm neutral on the subject. I've lost all respect for this girl because of it.
Well, at
Where
least we
she's
have Bob
literally-
Ross here.
Like, she literally posted on her Twitter, literally asking him to basically say, anyone that's supporting you, disavow them because they're alt-right.
No.
Yeah, I'm
See
with
that shit makes you the asshole, because then you're assuming something about what people are thinking. You don't lump
Well,
groups of people into a mindset. That never works.
That's my problem. That's how these people think, is that anyone who doesn't agree with me is a Nazi.
And apparently it's cool to punch Nazis these days, except for the fact that that's assault, and it's a literal crime!
Like I say, it just gets on my nerves the way these people act.
This is the era we live in, buddy. If it's it,
I
I know
know.
this is no comfort, but, like, human beings have always been this stupid. Anyways, we're about to deliver a pizza to Bob Ross. Just use the crust as your canvas. Says the guy whose painter wheel right now actually looks like a pepperoni pizza. See that?
Yeah, Bob Ross is one of those things I always... That was something my grandma used to watch a lot.
Maybe add some soft cheese mountains or gentle mushroom clouds.
God damn it, Bob Ross, don't make me hungry.
Oh, I love his voice. It's so soothing. By the way, since we've got a lot of people here in the audience today, just gonna leave that in the chat. You don't have to interact with that if you don't want to, but it's greatly appreciated if you do.
Oh,
The
boy.
important thing to me is that you express yourselves. You got it. We're on our way. Pizza Bot, fire up the oven. I will craft beautiful food art. Ellipses. Although, we could use some fresh ingredients. Alright, then let's find ultra ingredients. We have a supplier that drops them off in Earth's lower atmosphere. They wind up in weird places. We really should get a better system for that. But for now, See, okay, this is how you help differentiate characters the right way. World of Final Fantasy has that character that adds an extra "the" into everything they say. This character just has emoticons at the end of every sentence. But for now, we have our objective. Find 3 of 5 Ultra ingredients. So we actually do have to keep the pizza going, find 3 of the ingredients, and then we'll be able to craft the thing. Works for me. I have a feeling the ultimate mission is going to be asking us to find all 5.
Yeah.
We have to create the world's greatest pizza.
We create the golden pizza.
Oh, yes. Pizza deliciousness at 66.667%. Magnificent.
So it's a pizza, apparently.
The pizza is charging up. Its ultimate power has not been realized yet.
That's one of those places just... I don't even know why it's... They're those kind of pizza places that, like, just... Why are you still around?
I wonder, like, you think somebody's actually going to try to build a pizza place inside a giant robot? Has anybody ever tried to make something like an actual pizza planet in real life?
I think that could be a chain at one point, actually.
Really?
I
It's
think if I
pizza
remember
time!
correctly if I remember correctly what happened there, I think Disney bought out Hollywood... I think it was like Hollywood Planet or something. It was like some restaurant, and they put them into like Pizza Planet.
There's your pizza, Mr. Roberts. Look at the way you spaced out the cheese. The topping placement. Top-notch use of color.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Rocket Punch.
I tried to use your favorite titanium white mozzarella. So you did. Just like that. I love it. Sorry to drag
I'm a
you through
robot
that
just
cheese
like
bot
you.
ruckus. Dude, like, Bob Ross is a shit-tier Twitch streamer. He doesn't even respond to his audience.
Well, he's been dead for several years, so...
That's the joke! Welcome to the punchline, Noel. Population U.
Oh, I knew the punchline. I was just messing around with the Bob Ross voice because it's funny as hell.
Anyway, you really beat the devil out of those little monsters. So you think Cheeseborg is coming back? I hope not, Mr. Roberts. We see pockets of Cheesebots periodically, but if Cheeseborg returns, we'll be ready. Well, you certainly reduced the purple on the streets. Speaking of which, how did you pick your mech colors? I hear you have a deal for free unlimited black paint at your garage. That's right, we trade pizza for paint with a supplier. You need to repaint often with all the crashing through buildings. Pilot, if you want to input
Lord.
into our color scheme, just stop by the garage. They actually have a plot reason for why you can just color your mech whatever color you want whenever you want. That's awesome. No trophy on the actual chapters. That's interesting.
I'm not sure what's with my internet tonight. It's just going all over the place.
Partner with a Star Wall builder to, quote-unquote, develop the burbs. Wait a minute. Are we actually... So not only is this a crossover with another game, but this is just straight up a destruction mission. Man, I'm kind of sad we don't have the chest laser for this. Dude, I actually was watching Zoolander while I was at CSL the other day.
Oh, Lord.
I think the best joke in that movie is his, like, teeny, like, thumbnail, like, literal thumbnail-sized cell phone. Mazzatel. 9,001 Gs. Wow.
This might be a problem.
There's not that much radiation in the air. You can't send that much data to people. What's gonna be a problem?
My net keeps going into crap territory.
If you can't watch the stream, don't worry about it. We'll just talk about whatever.
No, the stream's not the problem. The stream's running fine. It's the call that keeps screwing up.
Oh. I mean, here's the thing. If you're really having issues, I can run a solo show here.
I'll deal with it for now. If it gets too bad, then I'll...
Okay.
It's more than likely because I have this running, they have their damn TV and they're running, and the TV downstairs is running. Either that or it's just a shit internet day.
Hi, Scamorza. You ordering your work crew some pizza? Actually, I got a totally legit business proposition for you, Miss Mazzaroni. That's her name, Mazzaroni.
It looks like he's flipping us off.
That's the name of his company. Totally legit. Totally not sketchy at all. Our mission is primarily to deliver pizza, but what do you have in mind? Well, as you know, we do a lot of development in this town. Star Wars did most of the heavy lifting when we built the place, but I'm always trying to make the city even more great and perfect. And the such. We're not really well equipped for construction. Oh, it ain't construction I'm looking for, Miss Mazzaroni. You see, before we get back to building, we need to, shall we say, remove some existing real estate. Oh, I mean, sure, we can probably crush something for you. What do you want knocked over? The suburb. What in the suburb exactly? The whole suburb. All the things. Smashy, smashy. Make room to build.
It's blast core time.
Totally legit. I don't think we can take you up on that offer. This is a little bit... Don't you worry, I cleared everything up with City Hall. Okay, sure. We'll, just a sec. I'll get right back to you. Okay, but I'm only ordering a combo number 5 if we can agree to level this area. Yes, right back. Click.
Is he essentially asking us to go full on blastcore on this suburb?
Tanya, are we allowed to do this? I'm not sure. In fact, I think this is the sort of thing I should call in. Tanya Mazzaroni, what can the GCPD do for you? Hi, Commissioner. I just had a strange conversation with a totally legit construction company. Oh no, what now? Well, I know we're supposed to call you before taking on any unusual mission parameters. Uh-huh. Wait a second. Oh, wait a second. This is a woman. Because I'm looking at the cup and it says #1 Octomom.
Oh god, no.
Uh-huh. Scamorza wants us to demolish this whole subdivision. Good grief. Absolutely not. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. No problem. See you at the next police banquet? Oh, definitely. Bye for now, Miss Mazzaroni. Okay, that's that. Back to our regular free delivery route. That's too bad. I was kind of thinking it might be fun. Zach, we can't deliberately destroy the place. Don't you think some of our fans would like to stomp the city? I'm getting his accent. I'm halfway between Valley Dude and New York, and it's just ending up in Jersey somewhere. Is that accent right now?
I just realized looking at the frickin' police chief scenario here, this is literally an Octodad reference.
I think that's what the sign is in the background there. Men, women, and octopus people. What we do here is pizza delivery. It's not about city destruction. Incoming call. Oh, who's this now? Hello, Ultra Pizza, our city's favorite mechanized restaurant. Mr. Mayor, to what do I owe the pleasure? Well, Tanya, I'll just cut straight to the point. I really like... I think the city needs you to help with some remodeling efforts. Is this about Scamorza? As a matter of fact, it is. I know this mission may sound a little odd, but I've been convinced that it is totally legit. Really? What's up?
Down in the mayor.
He's down in the polls. Also, I want to point out he has the Star Wall logo on his necktie there. Our good friends at the totally legit construction company have been persuasive. You're good to go. In fact, you have to do this. Please, and without a lot of questions. Let's get underway. And polls in the background. Yeah, polls are down on this guy right now. Well, okay, if you say so. Thanks. I knew Ultra Pizza would see what is in the city's best interests. Okay, I'll let Scamorza know we're on our way. I wonder which one of these is Scamorza's house.
Can we smash Scamorza's house?
Maybe. Let's see if they let me go off the map here. What's up?
You just smash his house, instant game over. You bitch! Hell.
Snake, what have you done? You've created a mafia paradox.
Oh god.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Just remember, we still need to do deliveries. So, I like this. This is a mission where I don't actually have to worry about what I crush along the way. It's kind of relieving, actually. Would have taken me and the boys a lot longer to get that done. Whoop. Ingredients. I mean, I don't need them during this mission, but hey, it helps. Position stomps carefully for optimal destruction. He certainly knows a lot about this. How many stomps does it take to take down a skyscraper like this? Way too many. Let's not try to do that again. See, they had to know. That's the best part about this. Like, they had to know. You're in a game. It must have just hit them somewhere during development. It's like, wait a second. We made a game about stomping around a city as a giant robot, and we're incentivizing people to not destroy the buildings. Something fundamentally wrong with this concept here. That is gonna be a premium parking lot. Keep delivering pizzas at the same time to add to our clock. I see some beautiful strip malls going up there. You gotta wonder what the police chief is thinking right now. It's like, oh, for crying out loud.
She's just taking a sip of coffee at a local coffee shop. She sees the raw in the background.
Wait a second. Oh, I can't destroy that building with a cat head on it. All your burbs are belong to us. No. No. That joke was old years ago. Nope, dead meme.
You know, I see this, and for some reason, I just get the image from Blast Corps of, like, the survivors running out of the buildings. Help! Help!
Pizza time! What the hell is this game? This is Pizza Titan Ultra, and yes, it is awesome. It unfortunately has absolutely no sound, which is why we're playing the Spider-Man music in the background. I don't know what it is. I tried everything to get it to work.
Ashi doesn't know about what's going on.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like, is it on purpose that this game has no sound effects and only plays this one jingle over and over again? No, this is from Spider-Man. This is not the actual in-game music. Like, I can turn that off anytime.
I effing do it.
Do you want to hear the actual song that plays during the main menu of this game? Because it's sing-along.
You might want to do that, give people a taste.
Sure, I'll play this once here.
You gotta wonder how much fuel this thing costs to run.
Hang on a second. Theme songs are happening. So yeah, you can look at, I'll post it in the actual Discord here if you want to listen to the whole thing. I wish the audio in this game worked properly and I could, like, you could listen to all the sound effects and everything. It's going right.
Did it work when you were off?
No. I'm dreading the moment where I figure out what the glitch might be in this game and it just suddenly starts working.
It could just be maybe a glitch when you download the game. It might just need re-download.
I tried re-downloading it. I tried verifying local game files. I tried going into Windows itself, the properties of my sound mixer, and having it send the audio directly to my speakers, not even just the default, which is already the speakers. I've tried every possible workaround I found online, even Googling Pizza Titan Ultra, no sound, and it seems like nobody else has had this problem.
It must just be your computer then.
Maybe.
I mean, to be fair, you had other issues with your computer recently too, if I remember correctly.
I don't know what it is. Like, I upgraded everything in this. Every part has been replaced, including the graphics card now. So I have no idea what the hell could be going on here.
Maybe your speakers are broken?
No, I'm hearing the music. I'm hearing the music I'm playing just fine, and I'm hearing you just fine. This is something that's happening internally. Although, yes, my speakers do need to be replaced. They've been a little funky here for a while now.
These things happen. I mean, to be fair, I'm dealing with a bunch of tech shit myself, so I'm used to it.
Which body do we want for this robot?
Also, since I have you muted on the stream, watching the motions you do on the window is kind of funny.
Watching the what?
Since I have you muted on the stream, and there's a delay. I like see you like doing the motions and stuff when you're talking. So
Oh, like all of the hand gestures and whatnot?
Yeah.
Ah! Alright. Destroy pesky cheese copters for this superstar VIP. Who could it be this time, I wonder? Incoming call. Here he is! Yo, yo, yo! Ultra Pizza! Oh my god, it's actually him, it's Hip Hop Hound. Remember to breathe, Zach. How can we help you, Mr. Hip Hop? I got 2 big problems, and hunger for pizza is 1. What would you like to order?
I just had a fun idea.
What?
Considering the level we're doing, do you think you look up the soundtrack to that game?
Oh, like, you think for this mission we should just play You Gotta Believe in the background?
Yeah, just play something from it.
No, I got a better one. Hang on a second. Since we can customize our own music anyway, I know exactly what I'm going to play in the in the background of this mission. Wait, hang on. Oh, I know a better one. Yes, this is the best thing and the worst thing, and it's gonna be great. Hang on a second. Where is it? We're gonna break it down like this, y'all.
Oh, this is good.
1 ultra combo number 2, triple onion pizza, sprinkling of kibble. And then once this pup has a full belly, he's heading into the studio.
I hate to say the look at the design they did for this. I'm getting a mix of this and Fox and the Hound.
A little bit.
It's kind of creepy, actually.
Yeah, it's. I guess if you had to render Parappa into a more, like he was actually shaded and had dimension, this is what he would look like. But there are cheese copters flying all over the place. And they are noisy. I'm wasting expensive studio time here. Personally, I prefer a rousing military march to this rap music. But we will clear the skies of hostile interference. Okay, so deliver food and destroy some of these helicopters. I knew you'd have this covered. Slammin'! Okay, pilot, we just rotated the arm bearings today, so good timing. Swing high to swat these cheese copters out of the sky.
Oh god, I'm just getting this image of the robot going full-on Crash Bandicoot.
You're not wrong, actually.
Death Tornado Spin. Oh.
Sorry, I'm just listening to the music in the background.
Oh boy.
I find it ironic how a tiny ass device is able to support my laptop. What the hell?
Welcome
Let's
back,
try me
Coco.
back.
The person
Also,
who was
hello.
actually in the call before the stream even started.
What?
We had to start the stream because you were taking so long.
I'm so sorry! Why do you guys not start? Oh my god!
No, we
We're
did
not being-
start the stream.
Oh wait, you did?
Yes, we've been streaming for like an hour or so now.
Noel, I'm going to strangle you!
Dude, it was getting close to start time anyway. If we didn't start, consider how long you took to get back, we would have been late.
Look, that was a massive reason. Leave me alone.
We're not complaining, dude. We're fine. You're fine.
I got my ass grabbed at McDonald's.
What?
Ew.
You heard me. I got my butt grabbed at McDonald's.
Oh god, Vic strikes again.
What's going on?
First it was someone grinding against me, and now it's someone grabbing my butt.
Oh,
I mean, that's not okay. Was it at least one of your friends, or was it just a random person?
Just a random person. The first
Lord.
time it was a guy with a thick butt grinding against me without even realizing I was sitting there. And this time it was a girl who did this deliberately, explicitly grabbing my butt from behind while I grabbed my food.
Well, you're out of luck. It was a woman, so nobody will believe that she actually did it to you. Sorry, dude.
yeah.
Oh please, I can just literally say I'm gay, and it works.
I'm fine, Ryza. Don't worry.
I got my butt grabbed.
I think Ryza mistook me for Aqua.
Yeah, because he said, Noelle, you traumatized? Noelle, I think you're fine. It's Coco who's having issues right now. How do you feel? How do you feel about one of your best friends getting their butt grabbed in public? It damages a person. I'll tell you what, things ain't never been the same since that woman grabbed my butt at the McDonald's.
The hell kind of accent is that? I'm going to whoop your ass. I have no idea. I'm just surprised that someone decided to grab my butt, and I'm like, have you seen this ugly face? See, if it was my actual friend grabbing my ass, that's one thing. But some unknown ass random girl just digs her nails into my buttocks.
I wonder if that's different over in the UK. Like, people are... No, I think randomly, like, sexually assaulting strangers is frowned upon no matter what country you're in.
I was gonna say. unless you're in some country that's, like, really... Or some area, technically, that's really fucked up.
So anyway, on a lighter note...
How are we speaking of a lighter note? I just got my tuchus. Just...
Dude, please, I've talked enough politics tonight.
This is not politics. I'm just wondering, how did her Chinese ass fake nails just... I couldn't even... What? I'm surprised they didn't leave a mark. I'm sorry, I just literally am thinking, what? Like, as soon as I was, like, taking my food, went outside, connected to the Wi-Fi at McDonald's, and I'm like, right, got a tweet. It happened again. Someone harassed me at McDonald's. What the fuck? I hope it's not because they're single AF.
Ashi, you're gonna make me laugh with that.
Hello, I'm single, grabs butt. Love me. No, bye.
Now I'm just imagining a Lugia just trying to cram himself through the front door of the McDonald's. Or maybe he's like he's literally walking through the drive-thru.
And then someone just grabs my butt.
No, like an actual Lugia, like the Pokemon.
How many issues would that cause, and how many burgers would satisfy an actual Lugia?
It'd be in hell of an order. Corporate would be happy. The employees working there would not. Pizza
like,
delivery for Hip Hop Hound. Yo, thanks,
Lord.
Billy. The greatest dough sauce and cheese. Blasting, outlasting. They're winning with ease. The unstoppable mech, smashing cheesebox tech. Dog, when you need pizza, this crew will wreck.
Everything on the menu times 3. That's all I will say. Like,
like Hip Hop Hound is busting rhymes about us. He sure is,
Lord.
Zach. He sure is. This pizza is killer. I'll send you guys some signed platinum records. Thanks, Hip Hop. Enjoy.
Oh no. McDonald's has sinned. They've forgotten the most important thing in my burger.
What?
Pass me the ketchup!
Oh, seriously.
Oh wait, I didn't ask for one because I already had a satchel from last time I'm in the fridge.
Well, guys, I hate to tell you this, The the Parappa the Rappa mission is over.
Oh well.
Do you know what that means?
No.
No more music.
No, there's music, all right.
Oh, not again.
I was gonna say, please don't stop the music Rihanna style.
No,
Please don't
he's
stop
got
the
a certain song
music.
playing that's the bane of everyone's existence.
Not everyone's existence. I've actually, I've been thoroughly Stockholm syndromed at this point. Like, it helps that it was my decision to be subjected to this, so.
I just can't refuse it like the way you. Wait, does this stream get flagged or some shit if it gets copyrighted?
No, like, this isn't YouTube. Like, you need to actually be playing the song. You can't get copyright hit and just by singing the tune.
Oh.
Well, granted, you can on YouTube, but...
Or wait,
Perfect,
what you were asking, were you asking, like, would something happen on Twitch?
Yes, will you get, like, hit with something for that?
No. The answer to that is no. You do
Oh,
not.
okay,
The worst thing that can happen is that the VOD will get muted.
That means I can sing my pussy tastes like Pepsi Cola here without problem.
What?
Please don't.
You could sing what?
My pussy tastes like Pepsi Cola. It's an actual song.
Let's not let them sing that.
Oh my lord, how much am I going to educate the nerds in the server? This is the problem with being like the one person with like the flexible personality, because I can either be like, I'm a super nerd. Oh yeah, I'm one of the cool kids. Oh wait, I'm a super emo. Oh wait, I'm a fucking metalhead. The diversity. And then
now that I think about it,
I mean, it's literally.
Go ahead.
Sorry. I was gonna say, this is like literally educating my high school friend, who's literally the girl who's into all the hip hop and is like that. She's basically one of the cool kids who's literally like hip, but not like stupid hip. And I'm like, here's anime. Now watch this anime, and I gave her something R18, and she's like, oh okay. And then she goes, what the fuck? And then she couldn't see me watching the other anime.
Her first introduction to anime was Bible Black.
No. And I love how you mentioned that, considering that she is black. But no. and then my geek friends are like, what is Rihanna? And I'm like, excuse me? Have you seriously just asked me this? So it's either I have to teach
some people just don't know. Like, I've never seen Back to the Future before, so...
Same.
Which one?
What's that?
Which one?
All of them.
Oh, jeez.
That's why I'm like, I have to be that one guy that teaches the nerds or geeks about the hip stuff, or like the cool stuff that are like at least not stupid. And then there are the hip kids that need to be taught about the geek stuff and not the overrated stuff. I was so disappointed when my friend said her favorite anime now is Sword Art Online, and I'm like,
oh, I mean, you do you. You can enjoy whatever you want. Just
yeah. I'm not gonna complain. She's my best friend. But if anything, if she's gonna do something that I'm not gonna approve of, definitely in the anime community or some shit, I will grab the Holy Bible, replace the entire thing, drag the entire church to her house, and sing every Hyman.
You will praise our Lord and Savior Edward Elric.
Can we please not? Technically can't say it now. Fnu, consider what happened.
You will praise the Kupo in the name of Final Fantasy VII. Mm-hmm.
What's up, Chad Giraffe? How you doing tonight, buddy?
Someone
made a game about you, Fnu.
Shit,
Happy
my secret's
National
out.
Pizza Day, buddy.
Great. Now I'm just imagining Fnu getting enough money to get a giant robot.
Dude, that's a dream. That's a dream right now. Like, I have goals. Like,
Actually,
one goal is to pay off my roommate's
come
debt.
outside my house in Vegas, I'm gonna punch you.
Since we talk Megas, since we're talking about the video game now, since someone said in the chat, thank you, I have now an idea for that class I'm gonna do. Fnu, how would you feel about being part of a random mobile app game?
I mean, sure.
It's-
You want to
it's
give me
really-
free advertisement? I'm not gonna say no.
I mean, it's fine with me. It's a simple thing. It has to be a simple. They basically make us do like a simple game. and I'm like, I don't want
Also,
to do
I
this
guess,
because it's
What's up?
something I was gonna bring up, because people have been like making jokes like, oh, what DLC should they put into Mortal Kombat 11? There's kind of part of me, if they were to continue like the horror character theme, I kind of want to put them to put Ash Williams in.
Oh, you don't respawn if you run out of energy in this game. You just straight up die.
Crap.
Wow.
Oh, by the way, guys,
Yeah.
guess what I managed to finish today? 100%ing it.
What?
Well, Harry Potter 2. Well, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets on the PS1 emulator.
How'd that work out for you?
Well, let's see. After figuring out that I was missing only one more, or what was it called again in English? The card, Famous Witches and Wizard card. Turns out I had to redo the one course that I failed when I was using the more unstable emulator, which is herbology. But I managed to get all 24 of them. Managed to get all 680 Bertie Bott's flavored beans of
Jesus.
everything.
I still can't believe they actually made that crap in real life.
Oh, it's still
and
good. It's kind of nice.
They're all right, actually. They need Michael Myers. Wasn't Michael Myers a playable
Yes, he
character in
was.
some fighting game?
I think so.
He was playable in 10.
Huh.
I'm still surprised that Mortal Kombat, the devs from Mortal Kombat had the actual felt the need to actually respond saying Shaggy will never be in Mortal Kombat.
Oh well. I mean, that petition got 200,000 signatures.
I mean, great. The only reason I mentioned the Ash Williams thing is kind of perfect considering all the weird shit he gets up to.
Wow, I
Are
appreciate
you
you
saying
going
I'm
through all
weird?
that trouble to make this special chainsaw for me for the world-ending event that's facing us right now.
Wait,
But
guys,
truthfully, shotguns are always way more effective.
guys, I have an idea.
What?
What?
Look on the object on your left, and that will be your weapon for the zombie apocalypse.
Well, that's my microphone, which, if the entire world has been taken over by zombies anyway, I'm probably not going to have much of an internet career.
Well, I said on your left. Oh wait, your microphone's on your left?
Yeah, it is literally just to my left of me. The other things I have are one of my lights, without which I look kind of dark, and I'm cosplaying Todd in the Shadows at that point.
Yeah.
Beyond that is my computer tower. Beyond that is a fan that I never use, which is sitting on top of a bundle of printer paper, which is sitting on top of my printer that I never use.
Well, you're gonna laugh at this. What do you think mine is?
Dragon dildo.
God damn it.
As if I could hide that from my parents. They're gonna fucking barge him up without permission.
He just goes full on Five Nights at Nights and fuck boys on zombies.
Kiss my booty hole. Now, what about you, Kubo? What do you have on your left?
The closest I have on my left is this lantern I use as a light, but that's it.
Oh, lovely. I guess I'm the one who's probably gonna have the most use of this one. It's a controller. A wired controller. I can simply just spin it and knock a zombie's head off.
Oh no, Fnu's got his super laser.
Yeah. I
Burn me, guys.
love how they address the destruction, too, in the game. It's just like, we don't lose any money or time for destroying buildings, but we shouldn't do it just out of principle.
We should do it out of spite. Wait, what?
I mean, to be fair, they did pay us at one point to learn to destroy buildings.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get my ketchup.
Just not these buildings.
Alright, gonna mute myself.
Okay. God, this pattern for building the custom pizza. The wavy hand is the worst. It's
I also-
randomized how much time you get off of every delivery, too, it feels like. It's completely inconsistent. Sometimes I'll get like 11 seconds, sometimes I'll get just 1 second.
It's probably because it's an arcade, so it probably is randomized.
That's fair. you know, that's probably what this was all about. They're trying to recapture that kind of feel. They are making references to a whole bunch of other games. Why not make something akin to an arcade experience? Where eventually it is just going to completely overwhelm you and kick your ass. By design.
I just had the fun thought of this being in an actual arcade. With like one of those special sort of controllers for it.
I can totally see that too. If the arcade scene was still active here in America, somebody would make a game like this. Have you seen that arcade machine where player 1 and player 2, they each have like their own guns to play around with? Like one person gets a pistol, the other gets this machine gun. But you can combine them together to create like a super laser or something like that.
That sounds awesome.
That's one of those things you'd only get away with if you actually, if you had the physical thing there with you. I think the...
Till the walls are coming through, I like it loud, I like it loud, I like it. Fuck's sake!
Aqua,
You
you
really
gotta
have to
remember
fix
to
your
mute your mic, dude, if you don't want us to hear that kind of thing.
Shut up!
I still remember the funniest thing I'd ever seen arcade-wise was when F-Zero came out.
I thought it was when you saw my ugly face.
Where they made, I think they literally made a full replica of the frickin' Blue Falcon control.
Nice.
Like, that had fun use. Probably also expensive to keep up, though.
Oh dear.
I think the realm... There was an era where everybody was building like really gimmicky peripherals for their consoles and everything. And I'm just standing there thinking, man, this would be so cool if it was a one-off arcade machine and they never used the mechanic again. We never had to worry about the mechanic again for any other game. But, you know...
For example, you had Steel Battalion had that $100 controller.
Yeah.
Which was apparently a bitch to upkeep.
And then they tried to bring it back with Kinect, and that didn't work out too well.
Thing really is with motion controls is... You think that they would have learned, though, with that one, considering the iToy exists?
Yeah! From what I hear, the iToy is actually really good. And there was this one game that came out for it where the cards came to life. The monsters were actually...
Eye of Judgment.
Eye of Judgment, yeah. I always wanted to play that. In fact, I still want to play that for an episode of RTGs or something.
I unfortunately don't think the servers work for that anymore.
Oh no. Like, there's no single-player content? You can't even play it locally or anything like that?
I don't think so, no.
Aw. Aw, man.
But granted, the servers for that have been like shit out for years, because that thing kind of flopped.
So, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to get off because there's gonna be a little thing tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Alright. Have a good night, dude.
As soon as I was gonna join in for fun. Ugh.
It's okay,
I
dude.
can't
There
talk.
will always be more streams.
Yeah, hopefully when I finish fixing that stupid broadband because for some reason they fried on us.
These things happen.
Yeah, true, but honestly, it pisses me off because it actually, like, not only did I lose a lot of study time for it, but I also lost a lot of, like, time to, like, catch up on some stuff online, you know, not to mention, like, material and, like, looking up tutorials to finish up my schoolwork. Ugh. I honestly don't want to, I don't want to honestly travel at least fucking 1-2 hours on a bus getting there to the campus and then literally wait 3 hours for my bus to come back to the same exact time from my university back home, and I'm like, ugh, no, I'm not dealing with that shit. Plus, I'm actively not wanting to interact with some people there, so.
I don't blame. Things happen.
Ugh. Anyway, have fun, you guys.
God
I'm probably
damn.
gonna be talking in the chat.
Yeah, have a good night, man.
You guys
Jeez, but
too.
you got blown to hell.
Yeah, like, I ran a distance, too, and that missile still caught up with me. Like, that was some nonsense right there.
I guess, though, a topic I was going to bring up. How do you feel about alternate endings for, like, movies?
Alternate endings for movies. I mean, if we're talking about a movie like Clue or something, That was a really cool. And here's the cool thing about that: they didn't tell anybody that was happening. They didn't tell anybody that different movies had different endings. So when talking to their friend about it, it was like, wait a second, what are you talking about? No, it didn't end that way. It ended this way. All the evidence pointed to it.
No, that didn't happen.
And then there was that whole thing about, okay, did you know that they're working on a new Godzilla vs. King Kong movie?
Yeah.
Well, if they don't do, I want them to actually do what the rumor was back in the day, where in America King Kong wins and in Japan Godzilla wins.
I know they won't do that. That'd be a little too
They
much
won't,
budget-wise.
but it would be amazing.
One thing I was going to bring up, because I was mentioning Evil Dead earlier, is the fact Army of Darkness had an alternate ending.
Oh yeah.
Great, the reason that made me laugh because it was just the way to continue the tradition of Ash getting screwed over at the end of every movie.
What's up, Giraffe? What's going on, man? I feel bad when people just leave a "Hey Fnu" or "Fnu, guess what?" leaving there in the chat. Everybody gets one per show. Don't abuse that power. But no, my favorite alternate ending to any movie is actually Secondhand Lions.
I've never seen the original, so I would be able to...
Okay. So, are you at least aware of what Secondhand Lions is?
I just remember it being like... I don't remember anything about it, I'll be honest.
Okay, so... all you need to know about, well, if you've never seen the movie, I highly recommend it to anybody who's interested. I highly recommend Secondhand Lions to anybody. It's a really, really good film. But, the ending that they cut out of the movie, like the alternate ending sequence, the one they actually left in the film for the theatrical release, is freaking boring. The one that they have in the special edition, though, it's way more satisfying, and it has way more. It makes way more sense too. It's so much better, and I don't know why they changed it. Like, maybe they felt it was too much or something, because somebody at the studio is a real fucking stick in the mud. Also, thank you for the bits, man. I appreciate it.
Like, was it just the generic happy ending sort of scenario?
What's up?
Was it basically just the generic happy ending sort of scenario for the original ending?
No. The original ending was a... oh god, this place. This level we're in right now, I'm not entirely sure how I'm supposed to build time here, because the deliveries give me nothing.
I mean, since the routes are randomized, it's probably just gotta get a route.
Maybe these? Cool thing, too, is the clocks, depending on their position, actually respawn after a little while. So you can't abuse the same clock over and over again. But if you know your route and you know what the timing is, you can depend on them being in a specific spot at a specific time. There's a lot of strategy in this game. Like, it's goofy, but it's actually a very good game underneath all of it, too.
I figure I'd ask, because this game is based mostly arcade. Do we have other stuff planned tonight?
I mean, this was the only game I had planned. I don't know if there's anything else I could play, if I'm being honest.
I was only bringing it up in this case because I know this game's mostly just most of the same thing, and I don't want people to get bored. That's hard though. There's not really many pizza-themed games.
That video's been recommended to me. I have not actually watched it yet, and I kind of don't want to until I beat the game, because he's probably going to show things I haven't gotten to yet.
God darn it. Excuse me one moment.
Sure. Just make sure you mute your mic, unlike Coco.
I'm gonna do a check later. I'll be right back.
Okay. How about... Yeah. Let's go with the Pizza Boy hat. Ugh. What other games could I do tonight? That's a good question, guys. Like, what else do you know that's actually related to pizza? This was the best and biggest one I could think of. I mean, we could just keep playing this, and I just noticed. Look at the water in this ocean. Overcooked? I don't know if I have that one, actually. Let me double check that. Hang on.
Alright, sorry about that.
No problem. Actually, I know I don't have Overcooked, unfortunately. That's back on Tuna Can and K-Ray's PS4, so unfortunately I can't play that one tonight. I could try playing Cook Serve Delicious if you guys would be interested in that.
Never heard of it, but it could be interesting.
It's a time management restaurant game. Wait, what? Excuse me? We just got a call from Captain Planet. Or I'm
What?
sorry, Planet Man.
Explain.
Ultra Pizza, Planet Man salutes you. What can we do for Galactic City's most environmentally minded superhero? I need a pizza made of elemental earth, wind, water, fire, and of course, heart. Initializing emotion circuit overclocking procedure. Watch out, Pizza Bot. Remember, tears clog the precision optics. We'll get that pizza right over to you. Wait, Tanya, I need more help cleaning up
Jesus
this
Christ,
beautiful
it is
island
Captain
paradise. A special mission from Planet Man? Awesome! This area's air pollution and energy consumption are way too high. Not to mention
Damn you,
noise
Ted
pollution.
Turner.
I can hardly hear the seagulls. Right, you don't want to miss those screeching, pizza-stealing birds. How can we do our part to help the environment, Planet Man? First, too many seaside properties use high-powered air conditioning. So wait until people are evacuated, and then get rid of some of those buildings with that big robot of yours. You know, just smash stuff. I'm not sure we should... Tanya, we have a mission from Planet Man, and it is radical! Well, okay, if Planet Man says so. I do.
You know, unfortunately, it's a good thing I knew the font will get muted, otherwise I'd probably play this goddamn Captain Planet music.
He's our hero, gonna take pollution down to zero. Did you know when you exhale, you are breathing out carbon dioxide? You can...
Oh.
And Captain Planet is weakened by pollution. Things that hurt the Earth. You can
So the
beat
reality is he should be able to do anything.
You can beat Captain Planet by breathing on him.
I think though in his case it requires a shit ton of pollution for it to actually affect him.
I don't know. Like, some episodes of that show, it didn't take much.
I think it has to at least be like something that actually physically touched him and that to affect him.
Hello, Pillow Slitter. Welcome to the chat, man.
God,
Next,
that show is so stupid.
thin out their numbers with mighty eco-friendly robot stomps. This we can do. I'll be creating a high-altitude hurricane to clean up Cheeseborg cheese. I'll meet you at my apartment when my pizza is ready. Great. We're gonna take pollution down to a very low number. Destroy tanks and against better judgment, smash city. Got it.
I just imagine now we literally go inside the fucking ring, give him his pizza.
I don't think the robot fist will fit in there.
See, the only reason I can't even think... apparently Riser might want to join for the sound of thing.
Uno momento, buddy. I'm having a little, I'm just doing what streamer do. Trying to actually play the mission here. Wait a second, where the hell did... What the... How did that tank get up there?
What? It's our new hover tank. We will outsmart the stupid robot.
Oh no, he could take it down like any other aerial enemy. This was a terrible idea.
Either I just imagine, like, when the Daleks learned how to climb stairs.
Need another co-host in Lugia's absence? Sure. Is there a pause button? Yes, there is. Okay. Hang on a second. Just
No,
shuffling
great. Now I'm
rolls around
imagining that
here.
in Captain Planet's voice. Great.
Imagining what in his voice?
Everything Plant Man says.
Hey, I'm doing my best. I haven't seen the show in years, but there you go, Ryza. You have the role now.
Trying to think like what else there. I just looking back at that show, you gotta wonder what they were trying to teach kids sometime.
It was a vapid attempt at environmental consciousness. Like, it was... That's all it was. It's blatantly obvious what that show was all about.
I still think my favorite version of Captain Planet will still always be the Robot Chicken sketch.
God, I wish I'd seen more Robot Chicken.
Where Ted Turner just goes freaking insane and becomes Captain Planet.
Wait, what?
There was a sketch where basically Ted Turner sees like all this pollution they have, and he literally basically goes nuts, paints himself up like Captain Planet, and beats the shit out of corporate people. It's pretty much where the whole "protect the environment or I'll fucking kill you" thing comes from.
I've never seen this before. Later, I'm going to
I have
plant
got-
some trees right there.
I'm gonna have to have someone send you that.
Hello, Ryza.
Hey, I'm trying to look Super Sailor Saturn.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they have events going on every now and then. Is that the character that's available right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Last I was checking, they were offering Princess Serenity as a character.
I'm more interested in Jupiter more than anything.
I mean, yeah, same here. When I was a kid, I was a big fan of Mercury, but as I got older, I became more and more of a fan of Jupiter.
I mean, what's wrong
And
with
Noah?
a cook?
What's up?
She's a good cook. I can kick ass. What's not
See,
to
the
love?
problem is I had to put up with the crappy Deke dub back in the day, so
What's up?
I had to put up with the crappy Deke dub because of that.
Nah.
I-
Like, the Dig dub has its own problems, like, setting characters who are supposed to be lovers as
That was
as
Deke dub.
cousins, which was...
That was not Deke. That was Cloverway.
Oh, okay. I wasn't aware of that.
'cause Deke only ever did, I think, the first 2 seasons.
Okay, so they never had to solve that problem. I kind of wonder how they would have tried to do it now. Poorly is probably the answer.
They probably wouldn't even bother with the relationships and probably cut out a lot of shit.
Hmm.
I mean, to be fair, like I said, Cloverway literally made it worse. Because now you've gone from making it just something innocent to something gross.
I mean, even I, the most unobservant person in the world, even I caught on to that. It's like, wow, these two really, they really care for each other, I guess.
I do at least know from what I've read, because I haven't watched like the remake they did of that show years ago, that they apparently fixed how they did Uranus and Neptune. Because they're just straight up dicks in the original show.
Now you must grow a mullet. Captain Planet commands it. I already have! Look at this fantastic hair. Now I've got it all over my
Hey,
face, sorry.
Ryza, do me a favor real quick here.
Mhm.
Can you look up the Robot Chicken Captain Planet sketch for Whatthefnu?
Pizza delivery, Mr. Planet Man. Thanks,
I'm
Billy.
sorry, what?
Here's a commemorative element ring for you. Oh, wow. Thanks, Planet Man. I'll eat this on the go. I have to get to a deep sea trench where I sense a bottle cap. We sure did help the environment. That was a great mission. Disconcerting to see so much cheese on these islands, though. Yeah, I'll start monitoring cheese levels. This doesn't look good.
Is it three Captain Planet moments or something?
Basically, he's never seen the Robot Chicken sketch.
Which one?
The one they did with Ted Turner becoming Captain Planet.
Okay, Billy is off tonight, so Zach is going to handle coin collection. With style.
Because unfortunately, I don't have my phone on me, so I can't send to him.
Billy's actually pretty skilled with that net, so don't get cocky, Zach. Incoming call. Guys. Hi, Billy. You don't have to call in, just go have fun. Right,
Found
but, I kinda lost my wallet. Typical. You have to get it
Found
together,
it.
Billy.
Where should I put it?
Wherever you want, dude.
Media.
Yeah, just put it in me, he'll see it. I just figured to give him a good laugh after the stream.
I appreciate that. I love these characters and the relationships between them. Like Zach is just completely the 90s kid. He's all about, like, all he wants to do is do things that are awesome and extreme and over the top all the time, which, you know what, I can respect that.
Oh god, I'm being reminded of that dang 90s version of Dipper from Gravity Falls. Which, it's funny I mentioned, there's actually a really dark deleted scene from that show. Involving that episode.
Oh, this is interesting. So I have to collect money while not destroying buildings. Alright, collect
Oh,
coin
no.
clusters, don't cause too much damage. Interesting, so I basically have to do what I've been doing, which is deliberately try to avoid buildings.
Except now we actually have to do it, otherwise we're in trouble.
Mm-hmm. Be safe. It's just so easy. Everybody looks like ants from up here. It's like we're back, a dinosaur story. I think I stepped in something.
Oh god.
I was actually talking about that movie not too long ago with some people because of a thing. I will admit, that movie does have problems. I grew up with it, so I still love it, but...
I think the only reason people give that movie some sort of flack is basically it kind of doesn't really have much of a plot.
Well, it's also, it kind of loses its focus here and there. Like, how did the people in the parade realize they were actually dinosaurs? A kid pointed it out to them. It's like they were willing to accept it up to that point. It's like, looking back on that, I'm like, yeah, that's a little weird.
I mean, to be fair, it's kind of the general reaction that would happen in real life, too, though.
Oh?
Well, how do you think people are going to react to giant dinosaurs in the streets?
Yeah, okay. I'll hand that to you because there's a weird phenomenon with human beings. We are more willing to accept that we are simply misperceiving a situation than we are to accept that our entire perception of reality is wrong.
Space is warped and time is bendable.
Like, this is why Eldritch Horror works so well. Like, we're willing to accept that maybe we just misread a situation, or there's something wrong with our perception. We don't want, like... understanding is comfortable. Like, feeling like we have a grasp on how the world works and how everybody and how society functions around us is safe. It's comforting. It makes you feel like you can handle life right now.
You know, I just had a interesting thought about this robot.
What?
Most pizza places also have where you can eat it, like dine in. How would that work for this thing?
It doesn't. The pizza place is in the chest, so somebody would actually have to... Well, no, we have walk-in customers, which are just people who are on the street, and then we build a pizza for them really fast in the minigame.
Yeah, but I can only imagine like if they had to have like tables and chairs and everything while this is going on.
And check that out. I didn't destroy a single freaking building.
Who knows? Maybe they have anti-gravity or alternate gravity.
Well, we already have
manipulation
anti-gravity money, so...
Go
God,
ahead,
reminds me
Ryza.
of the frickin' It's reminding me of the goddamn anti-gravity chocolate.
Go ahead, Ryza.
Maybe they have gravity manipulators in the restaurant that makes the chairs stay where they are.
Could be, or they're just all bolted to the floor. Cash delivery for Billy. Pretty spot-on Billy impression, Zach. Oh, well, this is the downside to not having voices to work with. Not bad, huh? For a second, I thought I said it. Anyways, thanks, Zach. Thanks, everyone. We got you covered, buddy. By the way...
Also, you destroyed my fucking house. I hope you're happy.
I'm gonna need that money to pay for the hole in the wall.
I can't believe I pulled that voice out of my ass.
Then he returned to make a fortune on the pro card battling circuit. They had to ban every card in one of his decks. Oh my goodness, really? No idea what you're talking about. A person's reaction to a turn 2 Soul Lotus tells you a lot about them. Still not getting it. He moved into the lighthouse. Something about wanting to be a wizard of the coastline.
That's terrible.
I recommended our pizzas, so he might call soon. Might be a good idea to question him about evil robot activity. Definitely. Alright, Billy. Go have some fun. Stop worrying about pizza for the night. Okay. Later.
I swear to God, if this guy is a Yugi XP, I'm gonna laugh my ass.
No, he was literally talking about the Magic Gatherer. Or Morgic or something like that was his name. I guess we'll find out here in a second.
Magic.
When we go into Chapter 6, which is Protect the Card Wizard's Lighthouse. I guess we're gonna need the chest laser for this one. Incoming call. It is I, Mortoric, the Gatherer. The Card Wizard. I heard your mech is all decked out. I'd like to tap you for a pizza. I summon you with haste. Use vigilance while trampling everything in your epic artifact creature. Ordering phase. Go for it. White doughy bread of life. Chaotically strewn pepperoni on red blasts of sauce. A thoughtfully placed sea of cheese. Swamp-grown mushrooms. And all natural green peppers. So, one large combination pizza? Correct. One more thing. I need protection from purple. It would seem some cheese bots want to duel and they've sent flying minions. Multiple contacts. Incoming homing helis? Those carry nasty target-seeking rockets. Get ready to dodge. Dodge or destroy. The spinning hurricane cyclone spiral maneuver. If the new pilot can master it. You jump, you hold the punch button. It's not hard. This is an important point though. Pilot, take note. The homing helis cruise too high to punch. You'll need to jump up and spin your arms to destroy them. And yeah, the same move works on the missiles. Evasive roll is also super useful here too. Krustoff has the pizza sub badge. Yeah, he does. Krustoff is actually my first subscriber. He's got the longest streak out of anybody here.
He has like 300 pizzas in his room.
He has them framed up in his wall. Right. Air spin attacks to destroy enemies. Recharge when needed. I'll be watching from my lighthouse.
So apparently there's this hoax around that Discord's gonna shut down on the 25th.
No.
I know. Bullshit, right?
It's the first I've heard of it.
Someone on the Discord server told it to me.
Hmm.
I don't buy it.
Ah, crap. I thought I still had the...
Mega Run?
Yeah, I thought I still had the fast run.
Good job.
This red aesthetic is really messing me up right now.
I can see why.
Ah, crap.
Apparently, you're not the only one who's heard that from what I'm reading here.
Smash those
Let's-
helicopters before they get me.
Whatthefnu, I've also ready Steady Cook, so we could try the co-op multiplayer at some point if you want.
You also have what?
Cooks are delicious.
Oh. Oh, wait, that game has multiplayer?
Yes, you can even play Shovel Knight in it with a cook hat in co-op.
Really? I had no idea. Like, I knew that game had its fans, but I didn't know it did that well.
It even had a crossover with Nidhogg of all things.
Well, how about that? You learn something new every day. Then again, Shovel Knight is in everything. Like, I'm pretty sure he's in the game I'm working on right now, and I don't even know about it.
He's also the main character of Rogue Legacy. Even that furry samurai guy you gave me, and Cuphead.
Furry samurai game. Are you talking about Dust and Elysian Tale?
Yeah, you can play as Dust in co-op for some reason.
Huh.
Not saying that Dust is shit. I think he's badass. I just forgot his name for a second.
Well, as I say, it is a great game.
Which I still need to play for some reason. There's something wrong with me.
Nah. Like, I always say this, like, there are plenty of games we always mean to get around to, but we just never do for whatever reason. There's nothing wrong with you for doing, like, taking your time. There are other things you want to do right now. Just how it is.
I also have this game, but I don't have any audio problems.
Yeah, I can't help but wonder what's wrong. Like, why I have to replace all of the music.
Have you tried deleting System 32?
No,
God,
I'll try that right after the stream is over. Hey Lee, how are you doing tonight, buddy? Shovel Knight just became the symbol for indie games. Like, he's even the only character in Smash that didn't do a traditional release that isn't a Nintendo character. He's one of the few characters that actually has a model or whatnot. Like, Shovel Knight's the best we've got in terms of that.
Shantae?
No, Shantae has a ping file and a battle that's supposed to represent what her games are like, but does a horribly shoddy job of it. I have a ton to say about spirits and why I hate them so much, but that's
Because-
for a video that I'm working on currently.
Let me guess, you're just upset that Shantae's a spirit instead of a playable or assist trophy.
It's so lazy, dude. Like, years and years. All of this, like, do you know the stories about how Way Forward, like, back in the day, like, why it took them so long to release the sequel to that game? All of the shit they had to work on just to get the second one out there. All the time and effort.
Yeah.
It was 2 decades later before they finally released the 4th Shantae game, which, in their words, is the type of Shantae game they had always wanted to make. All that time, all that effort, every character, every world, every level, every place, every new power, every dance, every song composed by the genius that is Vert. All of that reduced to a PNG file and a magical stat boost for the characters that actually matter. Spirits fucking suck, and you will never convince me otherwise.
Oh, I'm with.
I'm also agreeing with you. I never use spirits, but I only got Shantae because I think she's nice. But We must not forget, Sakurai also has his own reasons. Let's not forget, he hates the Smash community because they always complain no matter what.
Oh lord.
Am I wrong?
I mean, this is the guy who wanted to delete Go.
I'm not saying
God damn it.
What? Wait a sec.
not-
Wait a second. I just noticed this guy's hat. Do you see it?
Not really.
Lubba.
Yeah, so at the top it's BBA. Underneath that is Lubba. What looks to be a cut off B and then dub.
Oh, I see
Oh
where this is
lord.
going.
God damn it.
I
Fuck
think I
you.
love the quote. I think I love the quote. I think it wasn't ProZD, it was somebody who's like knee deep into the Smash community. He's like, man, I can't wait for Smash Ultimate to come out. Then everybody plays it at one weekend regional, and just before deciding it sucks and retreating back to their respective games.
I thought it was a Rick and Morty joke.
No, it is a Rick and Morty joke. I'm just continuing the Smash conversation. Also, that table is really active. So is this guy's chair. I mean, he is a wizard, so these are all probably inherently magical.
Or his last victims.
Cheeseborg was my first marginal success. Kids loved him. I don't have to tell you guys the pizza wasn't great. I'm an engineer, not a chef. But why did he turn evil? Okay, I guess I'm not the best engineer either. AI is hard. And that was the side I could control. When the cheese came to life... Wait, the cheese is alive? Barf! Not only gross, but hard to wrangle. You can't really program around food attaining consciousness. This is increasingly disturbing and gross. Even so, why take over the city? It had Cheeseborg's Pizzeria, and that was it. That was its whole existence. It's as if the magical chair is shaking with fear.
Either that or he bought it from the ice cream.
It just wanted to feed people its gross, vat-grown cheese. When Ultra Pizza started delivering to its area, it couldn't compete. I swear the military robots weren't my fault, though. When we made those, I had figured out how to do absolutely loyal AI. Wait, hold up. You also made the army of robots he controls? I helped design them, yes. Bruce McGoose built them.
Shit.
And of course, Cheeseborg later added the stupid ears. We delivered them to the mayor on time and working perfectly. But they are loyal to a fault. Their code is ironclad, unhackable. Even I couldn't shut them down. They were coming for me today in my tower. Okay, so what controls them? The mayor had a security console which specifies chain of command. From my research, I'm pretty sure this story checks out. Not sure how Cheeseborg got control, but I don't think Mordoric did this on purpose. We'll have to talk to the mayor about this at some point. I'm glad you guys believe me. Now I just have to convince the police chief I mailed that temporal device. You lost a time machine? Hopefully just misplaced. I'm sure it's just in the mail system somewhere. People really have to stop paying you to make incredibly dangerous things. Agreed! That's why I'm retired. I just want to play cards now. Enjoy your pizza and stay out of trouble, Mordoric. Side note, writing that joke down. I'm glad I could help you with something here. Alright, does that leave us with enough money to get the next area? And if so, what kind of awful... Like, the water here is not great. But what's in the midtown? Oh, hang on a second, somebody's at the door. I will be right back in just a second. Yellow.
Happy Pizza Day, you filthy animal.
Thank you.
Well, I didn't expect that tonight.
Hey guys. Guess what I've got?
Kind of hard not to spoil it since we heard.
Oh, this thing smells amazing.
I would have done the same time if I had gotten down there sooner, but they bought pasta instead.
Mmm. It's meat lovers too.
Man.
Oh, good shit. Hashtag social eating.
I can't have pizza, not gonna lie. Like, their chicken's alright, but their pizza's just way too greasy for me.
Who?
Pizza Hut.
Hmm.
Like, we have like several pizza places, right? It's like the one I hate to eat at.
If you're going for a long-standing chain, I have heard amazing things about Hungry Howie's. Like, Colt keeps going on and on about them.
We don't have that around here.
Okay.
The other ones we have around here are Domino's, Pizza Work, Papa John's, and Pizza Hut.
I can recommend Papa John's. That's what I'm
They're
eating
not
right
bad.
now, and I actually prefer them over Domino's.
I tend to prefer Domino's, but like, because the pizza has a little more taste to it.
Hmm. You know, from the left side of your head, you really seem like a wizard who has had enough of people's stupid questions.
That's why you got rid of the stupid questions book.
I still have that lying around. I mean, Colt isn't here, but I could give you guys some useless information if you want.
Nah, we say that for when he's around.
I mean, he doesn't have to know.
He'll know somehow, knowing him.
Armadillos can be housebroken.
Yeah, but that's not exactly a good idea, because they kind of carry disease.
There are enough explosives on Earth to annihilate mankind 50,000 times over.
That I can believe.
An American billion is 1,000 million. A British billion is 1 million million.
Oh boy.
In Italy, it is illegal to make coffins out of anything except nutshells or wood.
What else would you make coffins out of?
I feel like this is a two Googles situation. And
I don't think I should look.
And last but not least, more than 1 million condoms are sold each day in the United States, that being only 0.4% of the population.
Sorry, what are coffins?
Coffins are the things you rest in when you're dead.
And you can only make them out of what now?
Out of wood. Out of nutshells and wood in Italy. It is illegal to make them out of anything else.
So
Like-
what else you... That's where like I said, once again, there's no way in hell those are made out of anything else besides wood.
Plastic?
I don't know, I've seen glass coffins before.
Yeah, the only time I've seen a glass coffin is when someone tries to put idiot stuff. Where, hey, I'm gonna get inside this plastic coffin and then try to get buried alive and get out. Oops.
We're all learning amazing things today, it looks like in the chat. Just like I'm learning that crust is really good in butter sauce.
God, I remember when everyone was making a big freaking deal with these freaking cheese and crust.
Oh, stuffed crust? Stuffed
Yeah.
crust is God's gift to Earth, in my opinion.
I used to like it, but the problem is now if I usually eat it, it's upsetting my stomach.
That's unfortunate.
It reminds me of a video I saw on YouTube.
You just had too much of it or something?
No, even if I just eat it, it's basically the kind of cheese they would use for that just did not sit well in my stomach.
That sort of plastic cheese.
Yeah.
So I watched this video called Cursed Images,
Okay.
and they were talking about pizzas, and then at one point one of them posted a really cursed image about a guy being impaled, but it's just a really, really creepy Halloween costume.
Hmm.
And then one of the guys says, no, not that. I mean, take a look at this. this picture, and then shows a stuffed crust pizza, and then the other guy goes, "Oh my God, there's blood everywhere." Yeah, but take a look at this one. How the cheese pulls out. It's nice. There's blood everywhere. But what if it was hot? You're still. There's literally blood everywhere. You're still thinking of stuffed crust. Yeah, but what if they were hot dogs inside?
I've seen that picture. Like, the Sonic the Hedgehog Twitter account posted that on Twitter today.
Hey, wait a second. Is that cheese inside a hot dog inside the crust of a pizza?
That is a hot dog inside the crust of a pizza. Yes, that is exactly what that picture is.
No, it was a picture on that video. It was literally molten cheese inside a hot dog shell inside the crust of a pizza. How the hell did they manage to do that? I don't know.
This music's gonna break me eventually, but it hasn't yet, and now it's an out-of-principle thing. I must survive. I must beat the pizza delivery music.
Question. What about SpongeBob?
SpongeBob's a good show. What about it?
What about we put on some SpongeBob music?
See, that actually would get the VOD annihilated. That's happened to Lucagen a couple times. There's this one song she loved using during videos and whatnot. It was the yodeling song from SpongeBob. But unfortunately, that is part of a show, so copyright bots hate her for doing that.
What yodeling song? What yodeling song?
Oh man, I can't actually yodel, so I couldn't try singing it for you if I tried.
Pizza, pasta, put it in the box.
Deliver it. I have an alert that has that song in it. I think it's the either 69 bits or 690 bits. It's one of the two.
But isn't
You
that
should watch.
defamation?
You know someone's gonna do that.
Whatthefnu, isn't that defamation because it belonged to Fine Sauce? It was on Fine Sauce originally.
What?
What
That's
about
me.
fine sauce?
It was specifically made.
Did you see that?
Oh Mario, we're going to get this soon. Oh shit.
Yeah, we wrecked that thing's day. That was kind of awesome. Screw it, that was really awesome. I mean, it is a bigger enemy, so it kind of makes sense. I can hear you listening to it in the background.
What the hell is that in the background?
It was the song he was singing earlier. It's the vocal version of that tune.
You know that someone made a parody version that's like really disgusting?
That's exactly what he was listening to.
Oh god. I only know about that from that meme stream I mentioned to you too long ago. You gotta love how time slows down when we're cooking pizza.
Yes, I have noticed that. So we don't lose a whole lot of time for doing that, but we don't gain a whole lot of it out of it either. In fact, I don't think we gain any time out of it.
Also, I'm looking at the way the timer works. I'm starting to think depending on how far away you have to go for the pizza, and how fast you do it, it depends how much time you get back.
I don't know why that keeps happening.
I don't know why that makes me laugh my ass off either.
No, I mean, why the hell did you hear the song I was listening to? I have headphones on.
That's been happening to him too. Like I don't.
That's happened to me too.
Discord's just really overly sensitive. It's like an attached girlfriend. It has to pick
So-
up every single sound.
I wonder, can you hear it better like this?
No, please don't. Please,
Please
please
don't.
don't. Please don't. I've already gotten suspended once. I don't need it again.
Yeah, please no.
Wait, you can get suspended for this?
No, I'm pretty sure.
More
not. I'm
likely.
just cracking a joke.
Okay.
Of course, people are mentioning the Spider-Man 2 shit.
Wat ga je doen?
You can only get banned off of Twitch for a couple different things. Like if you're inciting, if you're threatening somebody, that's a bannable offense. If you are trying to rabble rouse and get people to go attack somebody, that's a bannable offense. If you use hate speech, that's a bannable offense. So,
So basically-
if I were to say the N-word, Nort fight. Oh shit.
And now Xehanort comes from the heavens to smite Fnu.
I see you have awakened me once again. Keyblade holder.
And Fnu just pulls out a pizza keyblade.
Your cheesy delight is nothing compared to my broccoli beam.
See you later, Ashidaru. Thanks for coming out tonight.
Oh, bitch.
Fnu, how do you eat your pizza? Unfolded or folded, and if so, what type of fold? Depends on what mood I'm in. I usually just fold it clean in half, but this has so many toppings on it that's kind of not ergonomical.
Ashidaru, no, that is copyrighted to Team Pizza LLC.
They have SpongeBob streams get the intro muted because of the theme. Yeah, I can believe it. I think I like this game, but a SpongeBob and Spider-Man game ruined any delivery missions for me.
I don't
Did you ever play the GTA Spider-Man 2? I have not. I think I saw John play it once though.
Hang on. Is he talking about Revenge of the Flying Dutchman?
I wouldn't know because I've not played any SpongeBob games. I'm gonna have to get that draw at some point now. You with the damn keyblade.
Sorry guys, I'm
Yeah.
doing my best to not chew directly into the mic here.
Why not give this some ASMR? It's so popular nowadays.
Because I don't have breasts, that's why.
Oh, God.
I see a lot of men doing this on Twitch lately.
It made me a little nervous considering something I saw last night.
I mean, I could have breasts if somebody drops 1,500 bits in the chat.
I don't
No.
rather not see that.
I will leave and never come back. Not even joking. But that also would probably be a good thing for you since you hate me so much.
No, I don't hate you. You're
I
good.
know,
You're
but-
good people, Ryza.
I know, but I am always so self-conscious. I always think that I'm a giant asshole for some reason.
Like, here's the thing. Here's what I've learned about people. If they have a problem with you, they'll tell you. That's it. Like, that's all there is to it. If you're doing something wrong, somebody would have told you.
Okay.
That's the thought that keeps me comforted, so.
I probably should make a player count for my iPhone so that I can probably add you as a friend and then play Salmon easier.
So, I was trying to only eat one slice of pizza in between every mission, but somebody, like Lee recommended in the chat that I try a vertical fold for a pizza. So, are we talking vertical as in like straight down the middle from the tip to the end? Like fold it like street pizza, or do you mean like this?
Fnu.
Yeah?
There's a man in a red rabbit costume holding a gun at my head.
What the fuck?
He has the letter N on him. and he tells me that you need to destroy your pizza if you want to let me live.
I am destroying it as fast as I can.
Why is Mickey Mouse holding you hostage?
I think it's the Noid.
Oh, that. Just get that little shit. He's small as hell.
He's in retirement. Like last I checked, he was trying to fight off Hatsune Miku's dad.
What the fuck?
Were you not there for that stream? No,
I
that
don't
was
think I
before
saw
you
that.
joined. We played Yonoid 2 before you were part of the community.
Oh, Lord.
He's knocked out.
I always eat pizza like that so you have crust with the toppings. I would have never considered that, actually.
I'm always the type to just eat it normally. Because I feel like either way it's going to make a giant mess.
That's what I was trying to avoid here. Like, keep it from coming out the sides and getting smushed. I was also trying to eat it normally just because I've got the garlic butter dip here.
I will say this, there is one pizza place where I kind of wanted to punch last night. Because we have a place where it does both pizza and sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
And we were going to order meatball sandwiches from there last night. My dad
And what happened?
Well, my dad ordered the sandwiches, everything, got home, we thought everything was fine. We opened the bag, and both of them are chicken parmesan sandwiches.
Well, I guess we'll pack up and go back.
It was a little late for that. So we prayed we're forced to eat that.
When they said this mission was about delivering a pizza to a lonely mercenary, this was not the result I expected.
Oh, for guys, it's freaking Snake.
No, I expected Snake. I got another Smash Brothers character instead.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Ellipses.
Oh.
Is
They
that the
even
stoic silence of a mercenary turned hero? Ellipses. Always nice to hear from you, Cirrus. Your usual? Ellipses. You don't remember your usual? Oh no, not another one of Cirrus's memory lapses. He is a formidable warrior, when he can remember who he is. We gotta help him! He smashed almost as many cheese bots as us! PizzaBot, fire up the Mega Reactron. We have to help Cirrus. Cirrus gets special pizza made by tapping into the planet's life
Oh.
stream.
Christ.
We have just enough Phoenix residue and Grishy greens. But for such a special pizza, we need the right materials. We really should procure a fresh shipment of Ultra ingredients. Alright, let's scour
Did he
downtown
say-
for Ultra ingredients.
He just wants to put freaking choco feet on the pizza. What the hell?
I mean, they are just greens. Like, what if Goshel greens are just lettuce?
Well, I asked it, but you notice in game no one else eats that. It's literally specifically said to be for chocobo.
I don't know. I ate dog food when I was like 5 years old. It didn't do anything bad to me.
Question:
Yes.
That's still...
Do they put the lettuce on after they bake the pizza or before?
Probably after, because you put on before, it had to... Ugh.
Yeah, it would get kind of mushy and lose its crispiness, which is the whole
Ugh,
point of
the
having it
thought
on
of-
there.
You want to throw up.
I have some maybe good news. The Ultra ingredients here seem to be shifting slightly in their time phase, so we can track temporal anomalies to get to our ingredients. Great. Following the time stuff will lead us to the ingredients. Rad. Thing is, Goshel grains are just too bitter for anything other than a chocobo to enjoy. Is this canon? Like, what's the source of this information?
It could be like eucalyptus, where it's technically poisonous to other things, but they can eat it just fine.
Huh. I'd believe that, actually. Ingredients updated. Mega Reactron at 40%. Does anyone else hear a weird ringing? Oh, gee, I wonder what that's a reference to.
I don't know.
Oh. Well, there is an actual explanation.
Oh? Are we getting the hot infos straight from the Final Fantasy wiki?
I mean, I don't play 14, so I never read that before.
What's the excuse?
Like he said there, it's literally they're too bitter for anything other than showing us to enjoy. It'd be literally, if you tried to eat it, you'd probably throw it up.
Ah, I see. Well, I mean, even then, you could probably prepare them in a way that people would find enjoyable. Remember,
Well,
we don't want to be
sugar,
over
maybe.
100% for too long this time. She's referring to a meltdown in the reactor, I guess. Or, hang on a second. If they're almost at 100%, why am I collecting 5 ingredients? Does the reactor blow up and they have to redo it with new ones? Maybe?
Oh shit.
Danger. Danger. I fucked up big time.
God damn it. I'm thinking of freaking Thursday from Disgaea.
What's up?
Oh,
Oh, that
It was a
yeah,
rocket,
that took
dude.
me a second. Now I remember.
freaking
Earth's
Thursday.
mightiest heroes.
To be fair, Captain Gore is like one of the best parts of that game.
I don't know. Laharl's pretty lovable himself, and the whole like character arc that Etna goes through is really satisfying as well.
Well, the whole game's really good. I'm just saying, in general, Captain Gore is just really good.
I am really horrible at this guy for some reason.
It's one of those series that takes some getting used to, not gonna lie.
I completely understand why some people just never touch that series.
Especially when you get the daunting things like, oh, get to level 9999.
Yeah, that's a series that goes up to level 9,999. It's going to be kind of impenetrable.
I'm lucky I got into it when it first started, so...
Yeah, you had time to adjust to all of the different mechanics as they were introduced to the series.
My problem is I it takes too long for me to level. I get impatient,
Yeah. Yeah, Disgaea is
Well-
a slow burn.
and once I try to train, get insta kill every time I try to kill something with them, especially Prinnies.
Well, pretties are kind of meant to be the grunts to begin with.
Yeah, they don't have very good stat growth. I mean, you could still use them. You can still have them do awesome shit.
Yeah, use
But
them
you
as
just have to
suicide
work
bombs.
for it a long-ass time.
But don't they
Most
have
people
some-
will move on to other units by that point.
but don't
Here
they
and
have-
there, they'll use pretties as bombs.
But don't they have awesome abilities like the slashing beam attack?
Yes. They do have some really cool-looking moves.
But would you recommend the dragon more?
What's up?
Would you recommend fairies or dragons more?
I'd recommend dragons more than fairies, honestly.
Yeah. Fairies were the ghost-looking things, right? White faces, the green robes.
Yes, actual fairy inside.
Also, I'd also highly recommend the skulls when you get the chance.
Zombies?
No, those are the mage.
Are you talking about the pumpkin guys?
No, skulls are like the little. They're essentially the black. You know,
The what? The what?
like the red skull, all that thing.
Hmm.
They're essentially like kids with robes on.
You mean the mages?
Oh, those guys. Yes. Now I understand.
Are the females inferior?
They're not inferior. To be fair, there's really no difference between them, to my knowledge.
There is a stat difference.
But I think it's minute. I don't think it's exactly that big.
I believe that if you want pure damage output, the skulls are the way to go. But if you want them to actually be able to survive magical attacks aimed against them, then you want to go with the normal mages, like the girls.
Okay.
I mean, I prefer the skulls personally, but that's more just due to the fact that once you get certain ones, they deal a lot of damage.
Yeah, the spells are ridiculous. Magic is not only... Magic looks... The one thing that I really love about Disgaea is how much time and effort they put into their like, special
attack
attacks
rate.
are an event in Disgaea. It takes a long ass time to unlock these things, and they make that effort worth it.
I mean, it's not even just this guy. Like, even a lot of their other games that use a similar system have that much effort put in, like Phantom Brave. Though that was a bit of a Phantom Brave's an oddball. It's not a bad game, but I remember a lot of people didn't buy it back in the day.
Phantom Brave is a... I remember there was an exploit in that game that let you level up characters to ridiculous points very easily. And fairly early on, too. So you could just have access to the highest level gear and whatnot as soon as, like, Chapter 4 or something. But even near the end of the game, the enemies were so powerful that using that trick wasn't enough. You'd still have to go back and grind a little bit, which is hilarious. Like, the Disgaea team
like
gets a little... they go completely overboard sometimes, I will fully admit.
I think the worst of that I've ever dealt... I'm trying to think of the worst I've ever seen that get. Because I've played a few of them.
And this wasn't even optional content. That's the part that gets me. This was just a story mission.
On Disgaea?
Yeah. No, Phantom Brave. Like, just beating the game required a ton of extra effort.
I think I remember Kaiken had a similar issue.
Where the hell is this
No, I
last
think-
ingredient?
So I think more people like Makaiken's a freaking Overlord Zeta.
I don't know if you get banned for this for me mentioning it, but Monster Girl Quest Paradox actually has amazingly good scaling, as long as you just keep following the story.
Didn't they say they were tracking them?
Yeah, they did say that, but I follow the indicator and it just leads me to more pizzas to deliver.
Yeah, you just have to find them yourself.
Great. So much for tracking.
The tracking
Well, to be
is
fair, have
important.
we been near where that pizza is?
What's up?
Have we been in the area that pizza needs delivered in?
What?
I'm saying, did we go near where that needed delivered yet? It might be near where we have to deliver it.
Yeah, I guess we should just keep delivering pizzas at this point.
Oh, there it is.
Surely
I saw
one...
it.
What's
I
up?
just saw it.
You just saw it? Where?
You passed by it when you were going off that cliff earlier.
Oh, you are a bit behind me.
Yeah, but I did just see it. Are you still near the building where you delivered the pizza just now?
I can get back there.
Basically, there's a road that goes up the cliff you're on that you'll see it on the road.
Okay. There's a road, and I will see it on the road.
Isn't Chuck E. Cheese's like the worst restaurant in America?
Ugh.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was.
But yeah,
There's-
But then again, kids love it, so...
Yeah, and Cheltenham
I think kids would have liked it though because there's an arcade at a pizza place.
Yeah. It's like, it doesn't have to be good pizza, and it doesn't have to be super good games, either.
I heard from this YouTube channel called Mesh that that Chuck E. Cheese gets a lot of flack because apparently child molesters are there quite often.
Oh. I mean, you can't blame them for that. They have a child-centric business, and some jackass is taking advantage of that.
Admittedly, this is I hate the delay right now.
Yeah, I
I
hate.
know where it is, and I know you're going near it.
There it is, I found it.
Oh, good.
I'll eat to
That delay almost cost us.
And I got, on the plus side, I got a ton of money out of that mission.
Which means more upgrade.
Man, I want to get back into Final Fantasy XIV.
I need to start it.
Like, I have some characters from way back in the day. I wonder if they're still there.
What about 11?
I never played 11, and unfortunately, there's really no reason to this day and age.
Yeah, unfortunately. I know. Well, I know there are some diehards out there who still prefer it, but
I'm gonna be honest; those diehards kind of tick me off a bit.
what is that?
They're the reason why the races in Final Fantasy XIV are so similar to them.
What?
Strange glowing pizza. What the fuck?
Why are they similar?
Basically, what it was is originally when they were doing 14, it was going to be a game set in the Ivalice timeline.
Oh, Ivalice, yeah. The same series that the same world that the Tactics games and Final Fantasy XII are in.
Originally, it was going to be set in that, and they were going to use the races from that. Problem is, the Final Fantasy XI people bitched about that and wanted the races to be the exact same as the races in 11, and so they gave in to them.
And this is why nobody gets to play as bunny girls. Or, oh jeez, what are their names? There are so many cool races, like the sort of armadillo-looking people.
I'm guessing you're talking about the Numo.
Hang on a second.
You'd have to show me a picture because I know the race.
They're usually yellow in color in the older games.
Yellow in color.
In the Tactics games.
I don't remember anything like that. 5 races I'm used to were the Vieira, which are the bunny.
The Banga.
Yeah, I think you're talking
the
lizard
Banga.
guy.
That's their name. They're the Banga.
You're talking about the lizard people, essentially.
Yeah, I thought that's what they were, lizard people, but I wasn't entirely sure.
No, don't stand to their face or they'll rip your damn intestines out. Even Blue caught himself on that one.
How do you spell Banga?
Banga.
Well, I mean, Blue, it's a little late for that. I'm mainly pissed in that case because they did eventually cameo the races in 14. Every single one of them got in, except the Mughals.
I love how people can actually understand what this guy's saying, even though he's saying nothing. Upgrades? Well, we try different armor from time to time. Actually, that's a good reminder. We should keep testing new parts. When we put money towards parts, I get a chance to look under the hood. As we try more armor, I can develop new abilities. Yes, it's worth visiting the garage to buy parts to increase our power. Plus, we want to look as cool as possible. Thanks for the reminder, Cirrus. Ellipses.
To get back on track, this is what drives me up a wall the most. They were able to show off every other race from Ivalice in this case, except the Mughals. They couldn't be arsed to make a different Mughal design, and literally their explanation to universe is, oh, the long-eared ones are fixed. Like it's something that was made up.
What's wrong with the Moogle?
Basically, because they didn't want to make a design besides the Eorzean Mughals, because I guess they thought people get confused. They literally, in one of the Ivalice quest lines of the recent DLC, made a reference saying that the long-eared ones were literally something made up. Like, have they ever seen a Moogle? I'm just like, go to hell. Like, you're literally insulting some of my favorite games at that point. I just want to punch them for that at times.
You can punch me if you want. I'm quite a resistant man.
Well, the other reason I bring that up is because we were when it was announced that there was going to be one final playable race, we pretty much all guessed right away, oh, it would be the frickin' Vieira. Because they were mentioned it was something from Ivalice. It was just like, oh, of course they're going to go for the fucking fan service.
So you were talking about how people would eat indoors on this mech?
Yeah.
Well, look at this arm that I'm using right now. It's called extra seating.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Dine on our exciting shoulder-mounted patio for a magnificent view of the city.
Or what's left of
it. Geez, wonder what it costs to take him up on that offer.
Man, because this thing is flailing around all the time as it's Superman running its way to every single...
Oh god, wait a minute. Attack.
What's that?
When it does the frickin' spin attack.
Mm-hmm.
God, that'd make you sick.
Don't a lot of people Final Fantasy like Fran?
Anyway, to
Yes.
get back on track, what I was trying to say.
Fran is a fan
Essentially-
favorite.
For years, we've been trying to get them to make Moogles playable again, and the problem is they just seem to want nowadays just make them comic relief and just make them garbage.
Because Japan is Japan, and Japan thinks it knows the best about everything.
Well, that's what bothers me. Like, first of all, you bring the Vieira back, you made them outright assholes. Like, you made them straight up dicks.
The Vera?
Yeah. If you ever see how they act in 12, they pretty much all act like utter jackasses.
Incoming call. Help me, Tanya Mazzaroni. You're my only hope.
Oh,
John
God.
What's the
Leia.
problem, Senator? This is a combination of references. This is Princess Leia meets Chun-Li.
Created
That's
sadly.
What?
I don't know.
R2D2 hands.
Yeah. What the?
Yeah, I just realized we never used the damn laser yet.
I mean, I've used it once or twice, but to no good effect yet. It's probably going to be better now that we're dealing with the huge robots. The police department has been working on a project. They figured out how to decrypt deactivated Cheesebot memory banks. That's impressive. And troubling. It seems Cheeseborg is somehow giving them new orders. And they somehow involve traveling back in time. That would explain all the temporal distortions. They're also building something. Something big. That can't be good news. Oh, and they're also storming City Hall to stop us from figuring out their plans. Stop by and clear the lawn, and I'll give you a place to look at. Give you the plans to look at, Ace. We'll grab that in between deliveries. Actually, I have a fight to get to tonight, but I'm starving. Municipal politics by day, underground tournament fighting by night. Really
Oh,
works
God,
up
it
an
is
appetite. I'll bet. 2 extra large triple tofu pizzas. Ugh.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I just saw her name.
Chun-Leia.
Right.
Oh, God, the puns.
Fusion, ha!
You might think it's weird, but I actually do like tofu.
Nothing wrong with that.
Like, I tried it on sushi, the fried stuff is nice. And I'm not talking just the thin fried. Like, I like it when it's a little moist.
To each their own, I guess.
Yeah, it was really
Says the
nice.
guy who's currently stuffing his face with every meat on the planet that's legal to sell in America.
I mean, sorry for throwing a fit there earlier, Fnu.
I love meat as well, but I do not mind tofu.
Though part of that is also I'm not a big fan of what they did to the Moogles in Eorzea either. Where they, hey, let's make them lazy jackasses who are constantly being assholes.
You're passionate about the games you love, I understand.
More like I actually give a shit about Moogles, and now I just want to make them comic relief.
Relegate them to being the mascot character, basically.
Well, that's like, I mean, I'd have no problem with the designs. The designs are fine; they look cute, but it's that personality making them just downright you want to kick them.
The Muggles?
The ones in 14, anyway. Because they basically just act like lazy asshole.
What about the one in Monster Hunter?
I wouldn't know that anything about that.
Alright, let's get this mission started.
Unfortunately, I haven't played World.
It's a good one. I can recommend it.
Unfortunately, I have the money to get it right now. I'm not going to have the money for several months because of con season.
Oh, you actually go to conventions.
Yeah, every summer.
Nice.
I never went to one.
I've been to one. No, I've been to 3 technically. I've been to 2 Tucson Comic-Cons, and I have been to OhioCon once. I want to go to more conventions, but that actually implies me being able to get enough money to actually fly out to the city and, you know, pay for attendance and whatnot.
There's actually quite a few in Ohio, dude.
Really?
Let's see. You mentioned OhioCon already. There's also freaking MonsterCon in August. Let's see here. There's Colossal Con. It's usually around June, if I remember correctly.
Okay, Colossal Con is one that I've actually heard other people talking about before, so maybe that one's worth going to for the sake of meeting people.
The other reason why I think MonsterCon's a little better is the venue Colossal Con's kind of small. Which, yes, I know the irony of that. But for that one, because that's in Aurora, Ohio for that one, the hotel they use, the convention center, is kind of a little cramped. It's kind of part of the reason I stopped going to it. Also, I know you wouldn't like the cons I go to, so...
What's that?
Well, correction, it's not that you wouldn't like them, it's more just I can't exactly mention it here.
I think I know where you're going with this.
18
I
plus
know.
content.
I just don't want to mention like on stream because you don't know how people react.
I know. I get it.
You guys are okay with it, but
Screw them. If somebody has a problem with who you choose to be, forget them.
I mean, go to conventions more to meet up with friends than anything.
Okay, somebody's getting a ton of Discord notifications.
That's more likely on my end, and I know exactly when I'm getting Discord notifications. Give me a minute.
Come play Terraria with me.
I hate having to put myself on Do Not Disturb mode. It's one of the reasons I kind of prefer doing this stuff on the phone, because the notifications at least don't get annoying as hell every 2 minutes. Because even when I'm not on stream, that annoys me.
I really wish I was using a controller right now.
Let me think, what else was there?
I am holding down so many buttons all the time. At any given point, I'm holding 2 of the WASD keys. I'm using my pinky to hold down the shift key. And then I'm using my other hand to work the arrow keys. Usually several buttons at a time, depending on... What's up?
I think we're supposed to be destroying the cheese trucks.
I know, I'm trying my best on that one.
I use my thumb to hit the shift key, and I use my ring finger to hit the W key.
Oh,
I will
geez.
say this, though, since I went to go see Spider-Man the other night,
Oh no!
having to explain like the alternate Spider-Man stuff to your dad is a little weird.
I meant middle finger.
Whoops. I think I just destroyed City Hall, which is what we were supposed to be protecting this, this mission. Oops.
Oops.
Fuck 'em.
Well, shoot.
We can't. Now there's nobody to pay us anymore or protect us from the police whenever we screw up.
Did you seriously get a game over?
I have not yet. I'm trying my best. I'm destroying trucks. I'm trying to hunt down clocks where I can. We're...
I mean, to be fair, we're the ones who brought a damn death laser to a protect mission.
It felt like I'd be able to destroy the things that we're supposed to be destroying more easily.
Oh god, I'm still remembering freaking I think it was No More Heroes 2, where one of the missions is literally a giant mech battle.
Oh yeah, that one.
So, who of you is excited for Metal Wolf Chaos?
Releasing in America, finally.
Oh,
or outside of Japan, finally.
when's that? That's the first time I've heard of it.
Well, there goes our robot.
I'm just waiting for Devolver Digital to release the extremely deluxe pack of it, which is translated.
Ah, boy. This gets bullet helly very fast, I'm noticing.
I just got Breath of the Wild, so I'll probably talk less. Don't worry about it, man. Like, I always say this, but people can enjoy my stream however they like. They want to just have me running in the background or whatever. I'm pretty sure half the people who come to these streams just lurk. Also, sorry for the bump on the mic there.
It didn't bother me. I've heard much worse.
Sucks that Zelda and Mario already expired for the Nintendo coins.
Well, not much you can do about that. The games have literally been out for, what, 2 years now?
What expired?
My Nintendo coins.
Part of your My Nintendo account, you, the games you have to buy for that have to be somewhat recent.
I see.
Essentially, you get coins every time you get like a new game and register it on your account.
And then you can trade in the coins literally to pay for more games if you have enough of them.
Yeah, it's actually helped me out several times. Because I usually end up building up a big amount of them, and it usually helps for tax later.
I think I'm going to buy one more thing here. I think I know what we were missing in that last mission. We didn't have enough Hasburger power.
Oh god.
That's why we failed that mission.
And thus Bagel has taken over the robot.
What of us? What of us? Google gobble.
I kind of missed his last couple streams, though I'm a little worried because I think when he streamed last night, it ended early from the looks of things.
Basically, what John was doing the other night, he and a lot of other streamers like Abdallah Smash and whatnot have started becoming part of this Google. The team at Google has been putting together this. They call it livegame.show.
Uh-huh.
It's this. It's sort of like a WarioWare type thing where you compete with other people to play some mini games, and whoever does the best in it at the end typically gets a prize of some sort. During John's stream, it was $150 to the person who got first place.
Well, I mean, Grant always asks because he usually doesn't stream early, and like it ended early, so I thought, oh shit, did people piss John off again?
No, it wasn't one of those. It's just there wasn't much to do. He had the livegame.show thing, and then he figured, I'll fuck around at Smash for a little while.
Okay.
Let people kick my ass for a little bit.
To be fair, watching him in Smash is kind of hilarious.
Yeah,
Especially
the fact that he's having horrible lagging problems, like everybody else, because Nintendo doesn't know what dedicated servers are yet, somehow.
They need some dedicated wham. God damn it. Great, now I make bad jokes.
Download some Wham!
Nintendo's great, but they also are really annoying and adamant about things.
Damn!
Did you know that they're holding a Valentine's Day poll on their website?
I know.
About
I
who
posted
would you
it.
give a Valentine to? And Waluigi is just destroying that poll.
I'm not surprised.
Well, actually, Isabella won.
What?
With
No,
1,000
bullshit.
votes.
He was leading by 28,000 votes.
To be
Yes.
fair, I'm not surprised by that. It's Isabel.
She got 31,000.
How? She was sitting at like 200 last I checked.
Let's just say,
It's called the power of furries, new.
and it's also called the power of anti-memeing.
God damn it, Nintendo. You have a
Could be worse.
you have a shitty online service. You don't know a good thing when you've got it. Like, Nintendo of America does better marketing than Nintendo of Japan does. Like, when they were holding the Nintendo World Championships again, a couple E3s back, they actually opened up one of the competitions with the Luigi Death Stare. Like, some of those guys are paying attention. Some of them. Not a lot of them.
Also, I just realized why you're dying so easily.
Because I'm running out of health, yeah.
No, it's because you're running into the cheese and it's like acid.
Oh, it's actually damaging me?
Yes.
I didn't
By a
know-
lot, actually.
I didn't realize that.
Moron.
I thought there was something up with how fast you blew up last time. I mean, they had to make it a hazard somehow.
There's no need to call names, Ryza.
But what is the problem with Isabella winning?
Because Waluigi was winning.
Meh.
To be fair, it's a case of I'm kind of glad the meme didn't win for once.
Why?
Because it kind of gets to that point where you get sick of the memes winning.
I'm thoroughly in the camp of the fact that, like, see, I'm not going to be sick of this meme until Nintendo actually acknowledges that people love Waluigi as much as they do.
And
Like,
look
Waluigi
It'll
is
never
still
happen.
getting shafted in every possible opportunity.
FNU.
To be fair, Fanu, they literally created the guy back in Mario Tennis literally just to be a doubles partner for Wario. And he wasn't even the first choice.
What about
Waluigi.
Syrup?
That was what Peach, I think is what it was, actually. Which just literally sounds like someone bitch slapped you.
What's wrong with Captain Syrup as Wario's partner?
Huh?
I'm saying, basically, in this case, the reason why they'll probably never acknowledge him is because the reality is they don't know what to do with him.
Yeah, but what I mean is, why don't they use Syrup for anything anymore?
I mean, hell, you barely ever see Daisy anymore either.
She just got into Smash.
Yeah, which...
Oh my
To be
goodness,
fair,
I
I think
think I
they were-
broke the game, guys.
Oh,
Oh
shit,
my,
what?
oh my
Why
good.
is
Why
it
is the
slowed down?
cutscene in slow motion?
But the smoke. No, look, the dust is still
What
60
the fuck
FPS.
is going on?
The dust particles are in 60
You
FPS.
literally won at the last second.
Pizza delivery for Senator Leah.
What the fuck? I think you-
Aren't you a little skittish for a delivery boy?
God damn, we literally... You really destroyed the space-time continuum. God damn it, Purdue.
It wasn't me. The cheese bots are causing all the temporal distortions around here. Well, maybe. Okay, I can't do this anymore. I need to hold the fast button. I think I'm supposed to pick up evil plans? Yes, thanks. And here. Let us know. And, pizza bot. I love this pizza. I know. Sorry, the references come so fast, I don't... Aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper? I love this pizza. I know. Don't get cocky, bot.
Oh god, too many Star Wars references at once.
Well, it looks like Cheeseborg is back in action. At least as some sort of holographic interface, if not in physical body.
Hello?
We'll beat it again!
Okay.
That's the spirit. Remember,
God,
team,
I don't-
last time we beat Cheeseborg, the cheese explosion cratered several city blocks. We thought it destroyed itself when we caught it, but apparently something somehow survived. They're still trying to contain and clean up the cheese. We should see if there are any other ways to shut the cheese bots down. But however we do it, we will stop Cheeseborg.
We're literally just gonna fight like some giant cheese monster by the end of this game.
The achievement I just got was "You're our only hope."
God
Even the
damn it.
ending screen is in slow motion. That's the best.
Okay, we have to reload the game for I think you screwed something up.
I think I did, yeah, because the loading screen's in slow motion. No, wait, it fixed itself. We're good.
Either
You know
that or maybe it's just the power of the cat head.
You know what I also dislike?
What's up?
The fact that Capcom made a joke in Street Fighter Cross Tekken that the Darkstalkers is not dead, but they have never made another Darkstalkers game since.
They
Well,
made the collection not too long ago. I
here's
don't
the
even
thing
like
about
fighting
Darkstalkers.
games, but I bought the Darkstalkers collection specifically because I wanted to help boost their sales numbers a little bit. And it completely and totally underperformed, so much for that.
Well, here's the problem, Fanu. I think Jim Sterling basically put it best now. The problem now is it's a problem with the AAA industry. It's just they're expecting the sales to go up, 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 even when it's physically impossible.
Incoming call. I can't tell if this is supposed to be Captain N or Pro Jared right now.
That is Captain
God,
N.
That's clearly Captain N.
Hold,
Yeah,
wait.
the jacket gives it away, but that face is very Pro Jared.
No, wait a second. That really
Da,
looks
da,
like the action.
da, 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 da.
Snoop. That looks like the action game master from Action 52.
Oh God!
A little
No,
bit,
the
yeah.
TMN are onto us.
Bees! Yo, Ultra Pizza, video games suck! Here's 10 reasons why.
Evil
I hear a high APM clicking going on in the background. Can't stop, won't stop, never stop gaming. What can we get you? Wait, just a sec. Just a sec. Woo, okay, first place, but not in the margin I would have liked. Right, so pizza. Do you have any pizzas with caffeine? We do not currently have this on the menu. I could boil down some Fountain Goo soda.
Ew.
I understand it's the only beverage by gamers for gamers.
No,
Yeah,
fuck you.
those sweet hints of citrus would probably offset some of the heat. Heat? Right. Gotta finish ordering before modifying my order. Hot sauce. But instead of tomato sauce, just hot sauce. All the hot sauce. I want to feel the burn. This pizza
This guy's
sounds
gonna be-
radically extreme.
This guy's giving me a heartburn just talking.
It makes me happy my taste buds were lasered off in the Martian robot wars.
Is
I
that
think I agree with him on that.
is that a reference to Robot Wars Mega for
Maybe?
PlayStation 1?
I don't know.
You know where Gundam, Neo Genesis, Evangelion, fucking Super Deformed was all in one game?
No, I know what Super Robot Wars is. I love those attack compilations that people put together.
I'm just glad they're finally getting some of the games in English.
Yeah, that's a series that was left out of America for way too long.
But that's more due to all the licensing problems. I mean, hell, this is a series that has Gurren Lagann, Eureka 7, Gundam. Frickin' any super rot that you could think of, it's been in there at some point.
The
To the point where they learn their own.
The one thing I still love the taste of is victory in a mech battle. Cool. Abducting people and feeding them cheese is lame, you know? We'll be happy to take care of it for you. Good luck, have fun!
I just noticed the oil spill in the room.
No, wait. I wonder, has that slowly been getting bigger and bigger every single round? So we just have to destroy 6 of these giant robots, right? Which is kind of easy if I manage to hold on to enough chest lasers. Don't become overconfident. Those flamethrowers are dangerous. You know what's even more dangerous? Just Tony Starking everything in sight. Yo, real talk though, have you ever heard the full version of Goodbye Summer, Hello Winter?
I don't think I have, actually.
It's pretty good. Like a whole bunch of people, I think JonTron and Pro Jared all got their music from the same guy. Like, a ton of YouTube creators just started contacting him and being like, hey, can I use your music in intros because this famous guy used one of the songs? I even considered it at one point.
Oh, Lord, Fnu. Blue. I think you get that wrong.
What's up?
He's making a joke about, like, I think it was War Machine whenever he used Proton Cannon in the original Marvel vs. Capcom.
Okay, yeah, the cheese stuff on the ground doesn't actually hurt me.
It does.
No, it does. It's just, it's time, for lack of a better term.
Huh.
I think of it like an acid hazard, basically.
Like, it only hurts me over time? Because I was staring at my health bar there, and it didn't seem to be going down at all.
For me, it was
It's
definitely.
It's like a slow drain, for lack of a better term.
You considered being famous. I'm still considering being famous. And you know, I don't know. I think it's time. Now that I've got like actual famous voice actors following me on my Twitter account. Like, people who have made it somewhat. And now that I've got, I think it's time to, well, okay. I said this on the Discord, but I'll say it again here. I'm thinking of doing a stream tomorrow where I just sit down with a lot of you guys and re-examine my format, my layout, maybe coming up with some ideas for future streams, like planning out a lot of stuff. Maybe going back to streaming every single day or something, I don't know.
Don't, you'll burn out in
If you're gonna
3 days.
if you want to add 3 days, I say do it gradually. Like, don't go all in at once. Like, maybe add an extra day to the schedule. That'd be about it for now.
And Fnu,
Yes?
streaming every single day is a dumb idea because, let's not forget, you have those books.
I mean, if I wake up at 8 a.m. every single day, I will have enough time to take care of all my audiobook stuff and video stuff and still be able to do streams at 5 or 6 p.m. at night.
Do you also consider breaks?
God, that looks funnier with the freaking cat head, I swear.
Everything looks funnier with that cat head.
I just
Here's
imagine
Go ahead.
I just imagine instead of launching the fist one time, they just launch the head.
Your pizza's burning my eyes even from inside the box. Yes! Thanks, Billy Man. Hey, you want to party up for a raid here? Thanks, but I have to get back to work. Alright. Hey, Ace, before you go, you ever hear anything about flaky GT XY4X 9000 Q cards? No, those things are rock solid. I have two. Overclocked for lush graphics during MOBA domination. Yeah, that's what I thought. My rig has been acting up a bit lately, though. I have 6 of these vid cards, and I still lose a frame here and there. That is weird. You shouldn't have any problems. Your gaming rig could run a space cruiser. I'm sure it's nothing. Those frames give me time to breathe. Maybe some sort of interference from the cheese mechs? It was weird the way they were clustered around your apartment. But they're dripping with temporal energy. That could be affecting your machine. Not really a problem. Nothing stops the master. Enjoy your pizza, gamer.
I did have a fun idea for like a different type of stream way to do it though.
Go ahead.
Well, there's this group I used to watch who would dub over like TV shows and stuff with the sound turned off.
One more time?
That is basically like me practicing like voice acting, like dubbing stuff.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That might actually be a ton of fun.
No.
I'm a little sad though because the group that I used to watch do it was a real time fandom, and they just finished doing it recently. They no longer do it,
Got it.
which is a
May
little sad.
I ask, how long does it normally take to do a book, and do you finish doing one before starting another? No, I try. The golden number for me is to try to have at least 2 or 3 projects going on at once, because then I have steady paychecks coming in. Right now, I'm actually in a bit of a lull period. Some of my guys have told me that they have something for me to... They have projects they want me to hop onto, but they still haven't gotten back to me. That was about a week ago, so I'm auditioning for other things now. As for how long it takes to do a specific audiobook, I would say... Well, it depends. I try to get an hour of audiobook done every single day. So if the book is 2.5 hours long, it's going to take me 3 days to do. And then I'm going to spend the rest of that time I would have devoted to the book to getting, to auditioning for more projects in the future. In fact, I should probably be auditioning for other projects every single day. Because it's better to be in a position where I'm turning people down because I have too much work than not having enough work and being turned down constantly because just nobody wants to hire me right now and not having money come in, which is bad. Oh, I mean start recording one book before starting to record for another. Yes, I do that because I'm very task-oriented. Plus, you know, it helps me get paid quicker. So... Alright, everybody. I think I've shown off just about everything I can about Pizza Titan Ultra right now, or at least everything I have the will to at the moment. I know this is me not finishing another game, but we don't have audio anyway, and I'm sure everybody's gotten sick of the Spider-Man pizza delivery theme. Like, just check out the game for yourself. You might not have the issues that I've got, and it's actually on sale right now thanks to the Lunar New Year's event, at least until the 11th.
Which is next week.
Yes.
Monday.
Yes. So, it'll help you get in the flow of the book. Yeah. Focusing on one project at a time really does help with that kind of thing. So, that is actually going to bring us to the end of the stream tonight. Again, happy National Pizza Day, everybody. National holiday over here. Let me check a couple things. Oh, we've got 5 viewers. Which, man, I can't even push it because it's not even 6. Our golden number is 7 if we want to do a raid. But there is one more thing we could do tonight. And if we get a nat 20 on the die on National Pizza Day, I'm... Oh, close. We got a 17.
Luck is never on our side.
Almost there. Almost there. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. It's been a blast. Thank you to my co-hosts, Rizakilla, also known as the Evil Overlord, Noel Moogle. Coco was here for a little bit earlier. And thank you to everybody who showed up tonight. And please join us again. You know what? I'll commit to it. Join us again tomorrow night, when we're going to be doing something.
Yeah,
So then I
base
want the
chat
few.
stream, I guess.
What's up?
Base this a chat stream, I guess.
Something like that, yeah. Or just like a self-improvement stream, I think I'll call that one.
There's nothing wrong with that.
But until then, I'm Whatthefnu. Later, everybody.
Later.
Light it.